Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Degen Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak, forever.
Welcome into the Fanspeak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni, and that is not my co-host, Andrew Raub. Andrew Raub this week is at the beach. Man's on vacation. Give Big Papa Raub his best as he bids himself to the ocean, the family, and a nice little summer vacation. We've got a great show, regardless, on the books for you guys tonight. We've got this legend in here. We got Chuck Bass for the 9:30 draft. We've got Hoohames coming in for 10:30, 10:45. Well, pending the time. Moving into a second BBM 7 draft. So feeling good about tonight's lineup. Chuck, welcome in. How we feeling, sir? How we doing? Happy Monday.
Feeling good. It's hard to sit down and do a podcast after that intro. I kind of feel like I need to go break some stuff, go smash some stuff, just kind of, let loose a little bit. I know it's Monday, but we're almost to the season, baby. We are 2 months away from Australian football taking off in our lives.
You follow those numbers, that market a bit?
Oh, it's just so funny that we smoked their ass in soccer like 2 weeks ago, and then we're taking our sport to their turf, and we're playing Rams 49ers on their land. We own Australia right now. Feels good.
I love that. Football, still calling football Americana football. I feel like out of place sometimes when like the World Cup is on, like I'm at work and they're all like, huddled around. They're really excited about it. And then I walk in and I just yell, kick it.
Go. Let's go. Come on. What are you doing?
Yeah. And they get upset and they ostracize me back to my desk. They're like, please leave. Like
they're a little too into it. I get it. It's fun. It's a party. And it's like being at a party where someone's talking about something, but that you don't know anything about, but you're at a party and you don't want to kill the vibe. I mean, we're sportsmen. We're natural sportsmen by trade. We can fake it.
Nothing else on. Let's be real. If there's gambling, I would argue there's probably some good edges for the World Cup. Probably even more so or better than the edges that you're going to get on baseball that no one cares about anyways. What are you doing these days in the off season? Are you filling yourself with drafts? Like, do you have a big portfolio here?
I'm a sicko. I've done this is not going to be what the audience is going to want to hear. I've done 10 redraft leagues going from April until just this last weekend.
But why?
I tried to chill in the dynasty drafts this year because I did a bunch the last two. I've been dipping my toe in Underdog, been dipping my toe in Fast Draft. I've been doing a lot more Fast Draft than Underdog this year. Just trying to pump the brand a little bit, diversify the portfolio. It's a different kind of game, right? I did some of it last year. I liked it. I'm got that itch a little bit more, but same mentality. It's a little different settings, a little different scoring, but just scratching the itch any which way I can.
Do any DraftKings best ball?
I have not messed around with DraftKings. I had a really bad experience with them a few years back that even went to like a customer support level, and it just
was it
rubbed me the wrong way.
Or for something else?
For what?
Was it for sports betting?
Yeah.
You want to share?
It was not very chill. And I'll be honest, it's soured me on sports betting in a way that's impacted like my wallet overall. Like I just don't do it that quite as much as I used to. And I don't know if like you just get jaded or if I was just terrible at it. One of the just looking for a reason to blame somebody, but most of my money goes to drafting throughout the year. Good. Probably 95% of my sports allocation money goes to draft.
You are in good company then. The chat is definitely going to get along with you well. Let's go ahead and catch up with them. Money ain't a thing. You translate that. I got nothing on that one. Let's go, Mike Robb, sub fam Hoohames. Hoohames will be in for the second draft. Hartman with up Degen Dad's 10 redraft sounds like a scream for help. I think Chuck will agree. Disbanded Brotherhood with the DK touched him in his no places, and that is a big no.
I've got a lot of no places too, more than the average guy, so that checks out.
All right, before we rip a draft here, we are going to drop the this or that interview on Mr. Chuck Bass. Let's see if he can bring some heat for us tonight. No clock or anything, just like a this or that. We'll roll through a bunch and we'll see how many we can get to before it gets I don't know, out of hand, we'll say.
Please.
We'll start off slow. Be right early or be loud wrong?
Be right early, easily.
Draft genius or content criminal?
Well, I am one of these, so
Yeah.
Content criminal. Yeah.
I feel like you're kind of both. Tony Soprano or Kenny Powers?
Kenny Powers. Not even. I never have I had to think about a question less in my life.
Yeah, that was kind of an odd flip there. Stone Cold beer smash or crying in the car?
Oh, I love to cry. Honestly, it's so cathartic, and I feel like it makes me a better person. So let's go crying in the car.
Knew it. That or Mahomes. And I'm specifically talking about like Christian Bale.
Let me get that one more time.
Batman.
Let me get the question one more time.
Oh, Batman voice or Patrick Mahomes voice?
Oh, can it be the Patrick Mahomes Kermit the Frog though, like the actual edit? Then that one for sure. That lives rent free in my head. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I say that all the time now.
I love it. Losing to auto draft or losing to a guy named Dad Team 4?
Auto draft. I've already admitted to myself that we're losing to AI and they will take over. So I've already kind of turned that corner. I will never admit enjoying losing to another man. Women I'll lose to all day, but no.
Fair enough. Well, we're just doing that on auto draft.
I don't have a choice in that
on auto. Twitter victory lap or an apology video. I don't think you've ever had to do the latter.
No, not yet.
Not
you
yet.
have to talk to Matt at Player Profiler at some point. It's probably coming down the pipe, but yeah, big time victory lap.
Big time victory lap. And how big it would be. I mean, on that platform, my God. Be sharp or be rich?
Be rich because people are going to think you're sharp.
That was such a good answer. Win BBM or ruin ADP for everyone else?
Oh,
so like
I've already been doing one of these for a long time, and it's not win BBM. So let's go with win BBM, so I know what it feels like for once.
Fair enough. Get sniped or timed out like a coward. Timed out like a coward.
Get sniped because timing out is like pissing your pants. It's such an indication of like failure on a societal level. Pay attention, please.
Get up. All right. 0 RB or 0 self-respect? Come on,
boy, I can actually do both of these. It's 0 self-respect.
It's honestly
for that because 0 RB is 0 self-respect. So it's a trick question.
There you go, bringing it all together. Take your guy or take the boring correct pick. This is a Josh Allen question.
Take your guy because there is no correct pick.
Guys, are you guys in the chat getting this? Like, are you
locked
in on this? Like, this guy was also so you think you can tout snub? Like, I mean, what are we doing here in society?
I can get on and I can announce I withdrew from the competition. I emailed Pete and I said I would not like to be in consideration anymore. I watched all the videos and I said I've got 26,000 Twitter followers. I'm not right for this competition. We got to get new blood in here. We got to get fresh voices. Fun guys.
I said out loud. One, I said I'm going to get in. I didn't. Two, I said, you and I and another person that I won't name would be like at the upper echelon. And I called you Ivan Drago. Like if I got to go down, he can kill me, but I'm gonna give him it all.
I'll bleed. I'll bleed.
I'll do it. That's easy. All right. 1 elite stack or 18 pieces of garbage glued together?
18 pieces of garbage glued together, hands down. I just think about the other guys. Like, what about 9 million unified citizens all just coming together, stepping up and doing their part? That's my mentality.
Never gonna happen. But that's a nice thought. I love the sentiment, but I don't know. Not where we live, pal. Let's see. Hero RB or main character syndrome?
Oh God, that's maybe the best one you've asked so far. Let's go. This is another trick question because Hero RB is main character syndrome, but I will just I'll go for Hero RB because it's my favorite build.
Fair enough. Felt like the 0 self-respect and 0 RB play together more. Camp hype or beat writer fan fiction?
Beat writer fan fiction. These guys make like people who attend Comic-Con or people who like Disney adults, they make them seem like normal grounded human beings. I don't know what these beat writers are looking at when they draw these conclusions. I get the same feeling like when you watch Dan Orlovsky and you're like, you played in the league. How can you have that opinion? That's how I feel about beat writers.
I think my favorite recently, and I think this was last week, me and my co-host were talking about the beat writers around the Colts, right? And if you were reading the news that day, you would have saw a positive report for Alec Pierce. You would have saw a positive report for Josh Downs. You saw a positive report for Tyler Warren. I was like, what it must be to be a beat writer for the Colts. Like, what a happy life they live over there. Like, just the girth of enthusiasm is just insane.
That feels like some top down, like she got like Mrs. Ray got everybody, or Ursay got everybody in the room, was like, all right, listen, motherfuckers, I know my dad didn't have a tight hand on the bag, but I'm gripping throats right now. These stories are going to be positive.
I love it. I love it. Draft sober, key one here, or draft like the rent is due.
Oh, well, you can't do both. So you got to draft like the rent is due.
Exactly. The rock eyebrow or the Vince McMahon walk. You got to do it at a birthday party. You got to like perform it.
It's got to be the Vince McMahon walk, because everybody could see it. You might be turned around and somebody might miss the eyebrow.
Is it so it's the Vince McMahon walk, but is it now the Conor McGregor walk? Because didn't he take it and evolve it? Like he moved it forward.
And then even before that, it was Chris from The Sopranos. That was like his walk. I mean, like there's always somebody who has the belt. And so that is, there's a natural transition there.
Malone. Guy Fieri road trip or Waffle House at 2 a.m.?
Guy Fieri road trip.
Yeah.
I'm endlessly fascinated with Guy Fieri. I have a lot of questions.
Tough one here. And I hope the wife isn't looking. Red zone quad box or family obligations?
Oh man, I'm going to go family obligations, and not because she is looking, but because I can't watch less than 8 games. I have big TV with 4 on, lower TV with 3 on, because I'm usually blacked out. Laptop has 1, and then my iPad has the other, and I just ping pong from every snap of every game.
Oh my God, you got to follow Got Life on Instagram. He's it's like Chicago Chud Life. You're gonna love it.
It sounds like what I need to do is get a
I'm gonna send it to you. You're gonna $1 million or never hearing the word value again.
$1 million, because then I can set up my life so that I never have to hear value again.
George Costanza luck or Forrest Gump results?
Forrest Gump results. They speak for themselves.
Exactly. He's done everything. He's done everything. I think I saw in the hypothesis or whatever theory for like the sequel, they were gonna have him in like OJ's back of OJ's car and stuff like that.
Yeah, the sequel
they were gonna bring him like to like the late 90s. It was gonna be great.
The Forrest Gump, I think there's a book, right? If I'm not mistaken, I swear there maybe it's Gump and Co. That's right. It's the sequel, and it is like everything you just said, and it's so funny. I'm actually gonna have to do a deep dive into that after this.
I didn't know there was a book about it. I just saw some some clips on doom scrolling, so I'm gonna have to check that out as well.
He's deployed to the Gulf War, reunites with Lieutenant Dan, and captures Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. That's the opening. That's how it starts. Like
that's incredible,
dude. That would be like Tropic Thunder 2 level sequel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like that would be insane.
This is what AI is for, because you're never going to get Tom Hanks to do this, but we could just have AI do the novelist.
Yeah, let's let it evolve. Let's let it build itself up before it takes over Hollywood in a couple of years. Delete Twitter, big one, or read every camp quote.
Whatever the other answer is, as soon as you said that one, I knew
can't do it.
You could have said a whole lot of things.
All right, last one. Have perfect takes and no money, or dumb takes and a screenshot.
Dumb takes and a screenshot, because it's all subjective.
Nice. I like it. That was well done, sir. Nailed it. Anything you want to go over before we get into a draft? Is there any news that you've seen recently that's like perking you to some player or fading you away from another?
Well, yeah, I kind of did I did 3 fades and 3 smashes. And I just did a few notes, but one of them I can tie into the news here, which was basically, and this is, it's topical, what came out about Jadarian Price today and how they plan to deploy him and the backfield and everything. And this was the guy I was already fading pretty heavily, just because I don't think I wanted to invest in anybody in this backfield. I really, the history of guys taking running backs taken late in the draft in the first round is very scary. He's a change of pace back. But they just weren't the glory of the Super Bowl, and deservedly so. This was not a very good offense last year. It was a good efficiency offense, but not by volume, certainly not by rushing. Kenneth Walker went nuclear in the playoffs, supernova, everything, and he got the bag for it. But I just think, this is just a new coordinator coming in. They played, 21 games last year. That's going to have an impact on the offense. I just think it's a stay away for me.
No, that's fair. I will be honest. I've taken, at least in the last couple of days, I've been grabbing some Jadarian Price at cost. I think it's because I've just been bulking up on Josh Allen over the past weekend as well, and he's a player that kind of just falls into that pocket where I'm getting him as like my third RB in a good spot, my second RB in kind of like a hero RB scenario. So I have not really taken a lot of them, but I will say, like, probably in the last 6 best ball drafts, I've taken them at least twice, probably, just to get, you got to get in. You got to get some exposure.
Yeah, I will say I'm not worried about the competition there doing anything. I'm just worried that what his role would be, even if it was a little bit more than is being reported, isn't as tantalizing as I think it might have been for some guys there in the past.
Yeah, no, I mean, we don't know if we're going to get Kenneth Walker. He doesn't seem like a Zach Charbonnet type, and they have other guys there. They did invest in Emmanuel Wilson, not a sexy name, and definitely a faller, definitely someone that's fallen down the board a lot. But even Zach Charbonnet, he's actually rising in cost. His ADP is going up, and there is still no clear picture on him. So that does show that the market is just buying, like, hey, like last 7 weeks, last 4 or 5 weeks, it could potentially be that Zach Charbonnet show, and the market does reflect that. Any
buys? Yeah. I've got buys. My other fades are James Cook and Tetairoa McMillan, but we don't have to get into those bad boys. Let's see here. Smashes on nobody in America right now. You have to look abroad. Is more in on Omari and Hampton than I am, but nobody's showing up to podcasts to hear us talk about guys with top 15 ADP. That's not a big deal. I love Christian Watson and Chris Godwin this year coming up. Chris Godwin specifically, they basically came out and said that he's going to be the primary slot for this offense. Obviously, we know the damage we can do there. He's come into the season fully healthy. We'll see what the rotation is with Ibuka and Ted Hurst and Jalen McMillan as far as who's performing up to expectations on the outside. But I think this is an offense in for a big-time rebound. Probably won't hit the high heights that they hit in 2024, but I think they'll be significantly better than last year. And his cost is premium for a guy who's he's like one of 6 players in the league that have averaged over like 19 points per game at least 3 times. There's not a lot of those guys going around, and he's not even 30.
I think I have like 17% Godwin and 19% Evans. So I like those situations where there's a bit of a breakup, and the vacated targets and available production on both sides are just going to go up. But when you see that happen, you typically see falls for players. Mike Evans is falling down the board. Our chat lord Mike Raub has kind of touted him as potentially this year's Devonta Adams. I actually like that take in that type of offense. And then looking at Godwin just being like, I'm all reliable here, guys. Like this did. Like I don't get me wrong. I like Jalen McMillan. I like Ted Hurst. I like Ibuka. I love Tez Johnson. I'm a Tez Johnson truther. But when you're looking around and you're looking for all reliable, solid hands, lock for a play, lock for a first down, Godwin's going to be used all over. So I definitely have a lot of him as well.
When he comes into the season and he's healthy, he's always outperforms ADP. And this is a team that's going to play a lot of 11 personnel. So, if he's not on the field for as many snaps in either the X or the Z, I think he's still going to get a huge chunk in his efficiency numbers playing out of that slot.
No, absolutely agree. And I also have a fair amount of Baker because of that. I have a lot of Baker and Purdy. They're both stacked up pretty well with those guys. So, Hoohames saying he never looked healthy last year. Super smash.
It's because he's got eyes that work. He knows what he's talking about. He's absolutely spot on the money like that.
All right, so we are going to jump into a draft now. Would you like to draft with me, or would you like to draft on your own? It's completely up to you. It is split profit, so we take this down together.
I'm with you, baby. I am on your corner. I am your hype man. I am going to be the angel and the demon, whatever we need.
Let's do it. Not setting up notifications. Let's see how many we have to go. Waiting on 5. If the chat wants to go ahead and jump in, I'm going to go ahead and get that brought up now. Once the room fills and I can get the. Oh no, I'll just do it like this.
Clutch.
Yep.
That'll give me time to write some jokes.
Oh, please do. Oh, please do. let her rip.
I feel bad. Tell me if I'm wrong about this James Cook take, because it's like, I feel like this is, you spend a lot of time as a fantasy player trying to become better and grow out of previous biases and habits. And James Cook's never done me wrong. I have no reason to, and this isn't even like a fade on James Cook, he's just not really a guy I'm personally drafting a lot of, which I guess probably is a fade. So what the fuck am I talking about there? But I just look at a guy who had 1,600 yards. What did he have last year? Did he have 12 touchdowns, something like that? And he still only finished as the RB6. Now, 14 total, right? And he only finished as the RB6. And I think I'm projecting personally big seasons for Omari and Hampton, big seasons for Chase Brown. I really like Genty, although I doubt he would surpass James Cook.
Well, we're going to get one of these guys. We've got pick 11 here.
We are back there. Nice.
I guess we are going to get one of those bros.
I just would I would wonder if with that, where his ADP is and where he's going. I think I would just rather take a guy that I think has a shot at wide receiver 3 or a running back that has a shot at running back 3, and then take whoever's left on the next turn. Maybe it's his ADP that's bothering me. And, everyone says we don't hate players, we hate ADPs. I hate most players, so that's not really true for me. But this one in particular, I think it might perfectly just be the ADP.
Yeah. Money anything in the chat saying that's where we draft James Cook. It is typically, but I've done really whatever I want at that turn. I've seen people bring up AJ Brown, or I did it yesterday. What am I talking about? I brought up AJ Brown to pick was it 14 or 13? Had no issue with that. I think it was up like 5 picks. So yeah, I've seen people bring up receivers. I've seen Josh Allen go in there. We actually do get a Bijan back to the 101. So clearly that person needed to get some Bijan. I have a lot more Bijan than I do Gibbs. I think I have like 1 share of Gibbs and like
thank you
6 shares of Bijan. It's only because I was getting the 101. It's not like I was taking a stand. Like I was like, I just said to myself, at some point, I'll get the 102, and that's it. And then I'll take Gibbs, and then they flipped, and now they flipped.
This is where like my personal pride gets hurt, because I am a Buccaneers fan, and I love Bucky Irving, not specifically ADP or even his 2020. I need to see it again from him before I can really be in. Yeah, but like Bijan is just built like the best running backs of all time are built, and can handle that volume. And can Gibbs do the same? We're going to find out, because they're not giving the ball to Isaiah Pacheco. This is not a Craig Reynolds coach's son type situation.
Ooh,
Gibbs will get the
Genty up the board. That's nice. No, I know what you mean. I still think Pacheco gets some run there just because of who they are.
They're going to have to get
like they're going to have to get him involved at some point. I mean, they also brought him in to supplement the Montgomery role. I think now they just don't feel as prioritized to have that role highlighted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you brought in Monty on a decent contract away from Chicago. So like that was a thing. You had to get him in there. JT, CeeDee Lamb, James Cook, Barkley, or Walker. I kind of want CD here.
Let's get some conflict early in the pod. I haven't been drafting a lot of CD.
7 seconds.
More on Pickens. I would go JT, but if you want to go Lamb, let me just talk through these with you.
Nope, I'm a JT truther. It's okay.
Yeah, I think he's in for another big one. I think he's got one more like holy shit season left in him.
Do you want to just double tap running back, or do you want to bring up a receiver?
Who were you considering at receiver?
Not necessarily, but Drake London and AJ Brown, or we can just sit tight with running back. We've got pairing JT with Barkley or JT with Walker, JT and Achane, JT and Brown, or JT and Henry.
Let's do JT and Barkley.
Barkley, got it. Yep, easy pickings. Just cleaning up the ADP there.
This is another running back that I just think is in for like a big bounce back year. I thought he still looked really good last year, and you can point to like 4 or 5 reasons that I'm not going to say they're ahead of him in the blame game, but I mean, the offensive line was super injured. There was no rhythm with the offensive coordinator. I mean, like things we all know, especially if you guys are tuning into the show. I'm just really high on him compared to this next group of like Walker, Brown, Henry, Achane, a lot of these guys who I love, but just not as much as what I think he can bring.
I'm a big Kyron truther. I've been smashing the fuck out of him, and I'm saying this out loud because I want someone to genuinely snipe us on him so that I don't have to. I'm getting him in round 4. Like, it's silly.
It's
like
absurd.
He what was it? He's an RB 10 or better in 3 straight years. There's of the 8 running backs ahead of him, there's only one that has done that. Do you know who it is?
The 3 straight years?
3 straight years, top 10 RB. There's only been one RB 8 spots within the 8 RBs ahead of him that's done it.
Bijan?
No, Derrick Henry. Bijan would be way
Derrick
up front.
Henry.
But Derrick Henry. But it's ridiculous.
Gotcha.
Like it's crazy. Like I like the idea of Hampton because it's already a strong run system. They're going to run the ball to begin with, but you get the McDaniels upgrade. You get a little bit more creativity. You add more depth to the roster overall. It just sea levels rising sea levels raise all boats situation.
Yeah, he's this guy who just continues to so it's like the opposite of James Cook, right? Who James Cook's ADP is just shot up year over year, and deservedly so. That's what happens when you perform. But Kyren just continues to get neglected. I mean, I love when teams do two things. They don't really change anything major about the core, right? The offensive coordinator can leave, but McVay runs the show. They bring the quarterback back. They didn't add any major pieces offensively as far as like any dynamicism or anything like that, just depth stuff, blocking stuff. This is like cut and paste points, and you're getting them where you shouldn't be getting them. Like he should be going where Achane and Henry and Love are going. And because of the Blake Corum on off, they were alternating drives. Maybe people are afraid of that, but I just don't think Corum is going to be he doesn't give you that much more of a different flavor than Kyren gives them. And they're subbing him off fields in high leverage situations. He's basically just Corum is just like the textbook definition of a handcuffed with maybe some late flex play possibilities. I don't know, but that's going to be basically dragged along by the offense.
I'm going to be honest. I actually survived like a dynasty league. I made it to the finals with just running Kyren and Corum. Like I started them together every week. And
of course.
You're just getting access to that offense. That's it.
They were one of the greatest. They were one of the most efficient rushing offenses of the last 10 years.
On the clock, receivers, we have our Higgins, Neighbors, McConkey, McMillan, Igbuka. Higgins does have the week 16 correlation. You want to roll with that?
I love Higgins. This is like Kyren Williams, but the wide receiver version of it. It's just print points.
Touchdowns, baby. Touchdowns.
I think they're going to explode this year.
We get the week 16 correlation with JT there. We don't need to worry about Browns. Are there any? Let's see. So we've got Neighbors, McMillan, Wilson, Burden, Evans, McLaurin. Pulling up Evans is good for the correlation, but I like some of these other guys. Like I like Wilson or McMillan. 5 seconds.
I think this is a vet team. Let's go Evans.
Okay.
This is a vet squad.
Pull them up the board, get a little more correlation. I don't hate it. And we're still good on buys. So we got, again, Taylor, Barkley, Higgins, Evans. Look at the 3 spot, brother. Oh, my Lord.
Feels good. It's like we're having a psychological impact on somebody from through the computer.
I agree. I saw that early Kyren pick too. Thank you, brother. Thank you. The guy in front of us, 4 RBs wide going into turn 1. Wow. Okay. Also interesting.
That guy's going to be going into a payday loans in like less than 6 months. He's going to be going into like power finance to try and get himself out of some dark hole.
Going to be fucking donating blood plasma. Drafting from his bed.
I did that once for road trip alcohol money. I don't think I ever do it. It's like you don't give away plasma when you're about to go binge drinking. It was not.
No, that would be no, actually it would be fucking awesome. Just make sure you have like 2 days off. You just need like a 2-day grace period. That's it. No, I used to have to do that shit in college just to live. That was life.
Yeah. Scrapping by.
Yeah. You get like that was when you could get like $30, get a nice little fat gram, a nice meal. You got yourself covered for the night. You're good.
Oh my God. I miss those days where just like your plans would change if you found $20.
Yes.
And like in the wash or under something. Like, now guys, we're switching it up.
We're about to have a day, boys. We're about to have a day.
So who do we like on this next bend?
Oh, let's see here. Coming back, like receiver, your boy Watson is fine with me still. Like I'm a Bears fan, so I'm just always going to be jaded. DJ Moore, if we want to try to rip him away from the Allen guy on the way back, I don't think he would make it to him anyways. We're up in 6. Yeah, so like DJ Moore, Watson, Odunze, Tate, Thomas, Brian Thomas. And then the running backs would be Hendy, Swift, and Irving. If we went running back, I would still just want to keep it even keel. I'd like to just do running back receiver. so that we kind of stay balanced while we have these kind of douchebags just going crazy with one way or the other.
Yeah.
The 4 RBs, they got 4 receivers to start, the 4 spot, the double quarterbacks at 3. I just like to be balanced when the winds are, bustling by me left and right with these weird strategies.
Well, yeah, if we do that, we're going to cap out what a lot of these other teams are capable of even doing. So I'm down for that. Henderson just went. I like Watson if he's on the board.
Okay. Watson's fine for me. I like opening up like later stacking opportunities. So having Purdy and Love kind of like in our back pocket is nice. Allows us flexibility.
Dude,
we don't have to pull people up.
People are so I don't like for what Purdy is as an entity in our life. I don't know that much of, but I mean, he was one of 3 quarterbacks last year to really return value on where you drafted him. He's got a ridiculously high points per game in games that he finishes.
Swift, Irving,
Tate.
Yeah, they did. So Swift, Irving, Odunze, Tate. You want to do Swift?
I like some Swift there. Yeah. Talk about another guy who's just getting the disrespect.
Do you want Odunze if he comes back or no?
I don't love Odunze. I like him more
for the team stack.
Yeah. Let's walk through the options again.
Odunze, Tate, Tyson, Marv Harrison, Parker Washington. So Tate goes.
I would have said Tate, but now I maybe should be Odunze then.
All right, let's just take the value. Yeah. Still bothered by the foot. Whatever.
Well, it's like I'm goo goo gaga over Colston Loveland this year, and I like what Luther Burden can become. I'm not really ready to pay sticker price for him, but Rome's going to fit in there some way. There's always one guy. This is who I'm trying to figure out. Is like every year there's 1 or 2 guys on an offense, and his ADP is not shitty, so it's not like he's being forgotten about, but he's certainly not being talked about. Where it's just like, oh, of course that guy had a central role and was crucial to their success. And I guess I really like him in redraft leagues. I wonder if he's going to end up being that guy when it's all said and done.
Purdy, what the fuck? They're going to throw this guy out.
Is...
They're going to throw this thing out, man. It's like, holy, what the? Okay, thanks.
Do you think maybe he's a Germany fan?
I don't know. I think you pooched that one or Australia, whatever.
Oh gosh, this might be Freddie Freddie's having a meltdown in our draft.
Caleb's gone, so yeah, we're gonna be thin on stacking options. We might be targeting Love later on. We'll see, but let's keep that in mind as we're looking for receivers. Going down the stretch here, it's not that I have to have stacking; it's just I prefer to get something. Whether it's correlated to week 16, 17, or just even a small, I don't give a shit. I'll take Malik Willis and Dulcich. I don't give a fuck.
Well, Malik Willis, I mean, like, why are we drafting Justin Fields as a QB1 last year and Malik Willis is going damn near off the board almost?
Well, the thing with Malik Willis is that, like, he has no backup. Like, I am not scared of Quinn Ewers in the slightest. I won't blink twice to him not touching the field at all this year outside of an injury.
Players like Malik Willis too, I think they get extra rope because it's such a specific signing. And it's like an ego thing. Like Bobby Slowick is going to want to show that he can make this work because people point to him as like the reason CJ Stroud is not living up to what we think his potential is. And I don't know, that first year, Bobby Slowick, I thought he cooked and then he only got one more shot.
We're on the clock. We kind of need to take Alec Pierce here for the stacking with JT. Can't take Sutton. We have too many week 10 buys.
No, and we don't want Sutton anyway. So let's go Pierce because all reports at Indianapolis are great.
That's right. Everyone there is fantastic. I do think that Pierce will climb in cost once we see him healthy.
As soon as he's on the field and people, look, here we go again.
You want Addison here? Jordan Addison?
Oh, he's one of my most drafted players. I love.
Perfect.
I love Jordan Addison this year.
Okay.
He's getting.
No, that's great. We need to build out some opportunities for QB, so hopefully we get some friendly QB spots here in the next turn.
Yeah, I just love guys whose disappointing season was not even 1% their fault. You look at where look at where guys were being drafted the previous 2 years. Look at the dip for this year. and then get right back to it. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 guys on the board that fit that criteria this year. So
do you think McCarthy's working for Russia or Israel?
I had wondered if he was like a Snowden asset or something like that.
That's Russia. That's Russia.
The problem here is that he's not. If it is interference, that is Russian. I just don't think like he's good enough at what he's supposed to be. Whatever the mission is, he's not doing good enough, and that's just not how Israel runs the play.
Yeah, that's true. You have to like really be in control of the playbook. Control the playbook.
It's not their jam.
We didn't pay for a sideline player. Okay. We play. That's like Friday Night Lights. Like, I ain't dating the third running back. When are we going to see some playing time? When are we going to see some touches?
Is it the fastest fall off for a quarterback ever? Like even Josh Rosen got more rope than this.
I don't think so. No, Josh Rosen was kind of like dead to rights, man. No,
he played more games, right? It was Rosen.
Did he? I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
How many? How many
wins did Rosen get?
Not a lot.
80? Did he win a game?
They got the first overall pick the next year, so I know it wasn't a lot. Let's see. How many games did you play last year, you prick?
9? Spot on.
It's always the answer is always 9 with him. Yeah, he played 10 games last year because he missed the. And then who we got here? We had Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen might be who's picking from the 3 spot here. Josh Rosen played 13 games for the Cardinals, and he won 3 of them.
Wow. So, and what, McCarthy just had the 1, right?
Let's see here. Where was McCarthy? He was 6-4. Yeah.
Holy, McCarthy won 6 games? Good
the
Lord.
Vikings were the best non-playoff team last year. They had the 17th, the 17th pick in the draft. It's crazy.
I need to get that in Best Ball Jeopardy here. All right,
so I remember. Oh yeah,
we're in a good spot. Sorry to interrupt. We're in a good spot because we have options at quarterback. Like we will be able to pull up Kyler. We will be able to pull up Love. Are we just trying to double tap those guys here? 2, 3, 5 to start?
Yeah, I think we've been getting. I feel like we've been getting disrespected. And so if we can just lock it down and then use our hubris to dominate the rest of the board, we'll be golden.
I mean, this guy might take Kraft. So do we want to try to force him to take Kyler? Like, let me see if he has any.
Yeah,
he doesn't have any Vikings. So I say we go Love first.
Yeah.
And then switch over to Kyler at second.
Yeah, let's start getting on the attack.
All right.
And Kyler, there's another one.
Where did he go? We're on the clock. Oh, we're not on the clock. I thought we were.
Oh, we got with Kyler.
He took him, the guy in front of us. That's all right. We'll get Love, so this guy won't get it. So right now, I kind of still feel like so we can take Baker, Shuck here. There's stacking options, or we can wait and come back for the Malik, the Ward, the Darnold, the Stroud, the Dan Jones.
Let's come back for Malik.
All right. So are you good with J.K. Dobbins? No, not J.K. Dobbins. Let's do Sorry. Trigger pick. We're taking.
I love it anyways. This is like
the
guy that nobody wants to talk about, the guy who was traded for, the guy who was consistent. There's ways that Brian Thomas can flame out. There's ways that Parker Washington can flame out. Jacoby Myers doesn't have a flame out option. Maybe has a lower ceiling, but as far as like, who do I think is going to see the field way more? Who's like the Rome Odunze in Jacksonville? It's Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I still like Brian Thomas a lot. Like, talk about bounce.
I'm drafting all 3 of them. Don't get me wrong. I'm 100%.
Oh shit! What happened here? That's not good. Got to fix that. Don't do that. All right. Yeah, I grab a little bit of everybody, but I definitely have more Brian Thomas again on that just rebound theme. Buyback season type situation.
Big time. I mean, anytime someone's like, it doesn't hurt when I run. I'm like, okay, I appreciate that.
I just need Patrick Mahomes to tell that to people so they'll start taking more of him. I have a lot of Patrick Mahomes this year.
Got a lot?
A lot of Patrick Mahomes. He is my most exposed quarterback.
Do you know who had, before I get off this, do you know who had the 5th most contested catches in the NFL last year? Jacoby Myers.
Oh, okay. That didn't even give me. All right. I was looking for a shot. I wanted you to get back to the Mahomes thing because he's a guy who I was super high on earlier in draft season. And as I've started to do more of these,
I started to cool off on what his ceiling might be able to be. Now,
Well,
originally I was focused on ceiling, but now I'm wondering about the floor as well.
his cost is rising. Don't get me wrong, and there are some numbers that do not help his case, like his pass efficiency against 2 deep safety. I'm not that concerned. He's got some scramble upside. I think he was 2nd or 3rd last year in total scramble yards.
Yeah.
So just doing the improvisation and having that skill set in your back pocket, going at quarterback, whatever, 12 or 13 that he started out at. I had him at quarterback 5 at that time. So obviously it's a complete misread. But yeah, I've just been buying and buying and buying. I can't stop. And just the late round stacking options, like it's insane.
Yeah. You really the only people I've seen speak positively of him for 2026 are people who drafted him last year and realized how much of an asset he was.
Are you good with Goddard just because we have Barkley?
Oh, Goddard is one of the best picks on the board.
There you go. Very good. Okay. I have a fun stat about him from last week's Jeopardy too. Arande or Chig, if you want a tight end, we're 1-3-6-1. Say what position you like. Arande, okay.
Arande, yeah.
I
think that it's really within reason to think that Arande Gadsden might be the best pass catcher on this team, and it's just going to come down to how much of the field he can see. He's amazing. Yeah, he's
I like that.
We would have been talking about we would had a couple things gone differently last year, and you can say that about a million players. But I mean, had Loveland, Warren, and Fannin not been in this class, we would have been talking. And those tackles still healthy for the Chargers, we could be talking about one of the great rookie seasons we've ever seen. He just happens to be forgotten about with these ballers that he came into the league with. So I think he could be a really, really high upside pick.
Not scared of Njoku whatsoever.
No, I don't think so. I mean, Njoku will be on the field more than I'm probably going to be happy with because Mike McDaniel's just the amount of Gadsden's going to have to play a decent amount on not on the line. And Mike McDaniels actually likes to run a lot of 12. So that could be annoying as hell. So he's going to have to maximize touches, maximize targets. But boy, if he does, I mean, I still don't know how good Ladd really is. Can Quentin Johnston really be a thing? I believe a little bit of all of these. But man, the more I look at Gadsden and his ADP, I'm just starting to really fall in love with a ceiling player.
Any love for Trey Harris in that offense? I mean, again, it's kind of like all levels are up.
I do like Trey Harris, and I think they like him too. I just wonder, what is his role just going to kind of be like a grinder? I just don't know how much action he's going to get. I
like kind of pulling the Chargers back to the Chiefs because it is a big Week 17 matchup. And where is that played? Yeah, that's played at the Chargers. So indoors, in the division, prolific quarterbacks, a lot of potential offense. When I'm looking into that type of Week 17 game theory, he's an easy click for me because I could easily see that game being 32-28. It could be a really good one for us when in need. All right, so we are 1-3-6-2. We need quarterback, running back. Here is my feel. If there is a tight end that you really like, I am definitely okay with it. There is Brenton Strange there. I like that name. Juwan Johnson, my boy. Love him. Hunter Henry is whatever, is fine. It's okay, but I don't think so. Not for this team. Quarterbacks: Sam Darnold, CJ Stroud, Dan Jones. Do we just go all in with Danny?
Oh man, we got a few seconds here. Is there any chance?
We're up in 5.
Is there any chance that we see the same guy? I mean, I just have such. We've seen this movie so many times, and I don't mean with him, but just with he didn't hurt his non-throwing shoulder. He tore his Achilles and he fractured his fibula. It's just I have such and it makes me so cynical because I want to believe because he's earned the right, but I just feel like Malik Willis, who was already gone, would have been fun. But yeah, we have to do it, don't we?
It's Stroud or Jones. There are plenty of stacking options with Stroud still. Stroud is a big fall if he gets to us. If Stroud, there goes Jones.
There he goes.
This guy will probably take Stroud too. They're probably listening. It's whatever. No, Stroud's there. He's a big fall. Just grab him.
Stroud it is.
Actually, I don't know if you realize this. Week 17, Packers, Houston. We just nailed it. We just brought it home. Is Schultz
here?
Let
me see if Schultz in for a penny.
You want Dalton Schultz or do you want a receiver?
Let's go Schultz. There's one.
Or I'm sorry, Woody Marks is here too. We have Woody Marks connection if you want that.
My gut says Schultz. My gut says Schultz.
All right, let's do it.
There's
okay.
one player on the Texans that has over 80 targets in every year with CJ Stroud, and it's Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, no, the efficiency is there. The Dallas Goedert stat that I didn't get to, all 10 of his touchdowns came inside the 20 last year. All 10.
There's no then he's gonna have, what does that mean? He's gonna have 15 this year because they're gonna be inside the 20 more.
Yeah. They're going to be inside the 20, and there's no AJ Brown. There's no backup that's been called. I mean, I like Mekhi Lemon. Definitely have a good amount of exposure to him. Just being a discount in that offense. They're still going to put up points. They're still going to drive the field. But yeah, Dallas Goedert, just a touchdown machine last year. Those easy little, I don't even know what they were. They were like the little floating handoffs. Like they would just give them like these. Quick
they got real. You know? It was the only thing that they could do well. His EPA per target and his QB rating was third best in the league. It was almost neck and neck with George Kittle. He just, he's got the biggest delta between his fantasy points per game last year and his ADP this year, the biggest of any tight end on the board pretty much. So those are just like opportunities. Why you cannot make a good argument for why that should be the reality. All you can do is reap the rewards.
No, I love it. Strange there too. I've been drafting a lot of, but Schultz is always just an easy click with any type of correlation or connection to that offense.
Yeah, like Strange. Thought he deserved the bag. Looking forward to seeing, all these really very high level play callers. They've always got a new wrinkle, right? So what's the new wrinkle going to be this year coming into 2026? And I think he could actually have a pretty, who benefits the most from there being 5 guys that can do damage at any point in the field? Well, it might just be a pretty damn good receiving tight end.
I got to check it on Donnie Mitchell. This value is getting out of control. He's up another 5 spots, but he's up like 31, 32 spots in the last 30 days. He just keeps soaring up the board.
That's just it. Who's leading the hive there?
I mean, I like Donnie Mitchell. I've been buying him where he was. I can't pick him right here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to have some type of correlation if you're bringing him up the board, or maybe you drafted Brees, or I don't know. You want to just go all in with Geno, Garrett, and Adane. I don't know if that would work, but
he is a Geno Smith receiver. I'll give him credit.
Big body, nice hands.
Just that play will forever be ingrained in my head last year. I don't know if I'll ever forget the entire sequence of that one-handed spin and grab and then fumbling at the goal line. And I just feel like not a lot of guys can do that. There's very few guys in the NFL that can pull that off.
Pure talent.
Pure talent.
All right. We are looking probably at running back. We cannot take Sean Tucker. We have way too many 10s. We have 2 10s already in the 13. You want Emmett Johnson, or do you just want to fade running back here?
I mean,
Ray Davis,
Kenneth
Chris
Walker.
Nichols. What?
Kenneth Walker kind of banged up. Might have to do some Emmett Johnson.
All right. We just barely got it in. We barely got that pick in.
I don't know why I thought I had time to make a whole take there.
Yeah. So Isaac, T-Slaw, Barner, Tucker, receivers, things we don't need. And then Ray Davis, Katron Allen, Braylon Allen, Jaden Blue.
We can make some Ray Davis in there. Ray Davis in there. I think that if it's ever going to happen, it's going to happen this year for him. His
someone's got to do something.
What do they call it when women's their windows closing? Their like biological window. There's a term for it. Their ovarian window, maybe.
I don't know.
There's something. Chad, help us out here. Whatever that window is, this window's closing.
We're putting up babies on the board, me and Chuck. Yeah. So we're not familiar with that window yet.
Biological clock is ticking is what I was trying to go for there.
I think that I was going to say, I thought you kind of brought it home with what you just kind of shared.
There it is.
Wick,
yeah. So
biological clock. Wick's another huge climber. He's up like 19 spots in the last 30 days. Ayuk going in this round is still crazy to me.
Like, I need Ayuk to be a thing so bad. It's such free content.
Okay. I was going to say, I was like, no, you are not. I know you better than that. There's no way
like,
you guy.
I tried to go back and look at like the last time that we were in a situation like this, and it was really like AB coming to Tampa, and he signed with them in like late October, and he was kind of rusty for a few games, and then he was pretty good. But
But that was with Tom Brady, though. Like, I mean,
that was with Tom Brady and Bruce
Arians. If he lands with Ayuk, or I'm sorry, if he lands with Josh Allen,
yeah,
sure. But no, Josh Allen isn't opening the door for him. Like,
not a Jaden Daniels guy.
I like the Commanders. I'm so big on Chig and Terry. I cannot afford Ayuk there. There are 222 vacated targets available right now for Terry, for Chig, for Antonio Williams, for Rashad White. Rashad White, ex-teammate of Jalen Williams as well, or Jaden Daniels, excuse me. I think there might be something there. Used to be teammates at Arizona State. There could be something there. So yeah, I want those vacated targets to go to the people that are already there. Not Brandon Ayuk. Please no.
You want him to go to Burks. That's who you want him to go to.
Brandon Ayuk. I want him to retire. I don't give a shit about Brandon. I don't have any Brandon Ayuk, so I don't need him to do anything. I don't need him to disrupt any back or any receiver rooms, whatever. Tua in the 17th. This was an unhinged draft. My God. We are coming up in 6 picks. We're gonna have to bring it home. 2, 5, 6, 3. I feel okay with just going Love and Stroud. It's not amazing. Quarterback's gotten completely out of hand here, and Jacoby Brissett and Deshaun Watson are the only pulses left on the board. Not interested. So I just say we fill out receiver, running back 2, 6, 7, 3. Are you good with that?
Let it rip.
All right, so then we're looking for a running back and receiver combo. Tank Dell could be there. I think that's obviously an easy click. So if he falls, I think that's our first. And then we would be backing that up with Singleton, Allen, Jaden Blue, Jordan James, or I really like Damon Claiborne. I don't know if you have any feelings or thoughts there. George Halani is there. If you're not in on Jadarian Price, that could be a sneaky late round pick.
Yeah, the problem, Halani had like one of the worst overall metrical seasons for any running back last year.
I'm not a Halani fan. I have not clicked any Halani in BBM. I did maybe get a share in the little board. So we just took Claiborne. Okay, good, because I really like Claiborne a lot. And to me, there's just a path. I can see it. I can like.
They're gonna need somebody on there that can actually be a decent
Claiborne goes
piece
of shit. Punta.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So Braylon Allen, Jaden Blue, Jordan James.
Braylon Allen.
Okay. Yeah. I also have a lot of Braylon, so no issue. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be, you know, there will be something. The Jets are gonna do some goofy shit this year, because not just because they're the Jets, but because they brought in a bunch of goofy ass characters that only have done goofy stuff. So I feel pretty good about somebody getting.
If there are any YouTube members in the chat that were in this draft, I think P Punch is in there, so we'll review his team. But if there's anyone else, let us know so that we can review your team. Okay. Favorite last round click? Like, who's like your degenerate pick?
For
me, it's been Xavier Thomas.
Probably Brandon Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk. Okay, that's fair. That's not the last round anymore. So if you were making that pick in the last round, my hands are up. Like, if you can take Tyreek Hill, that you have no team, no idea if he's going to play. People still draft him in the last round, even before that. If you can draft that guy, you can draft Ayuk in the last round. I've
been liking Rashad Bateman a lot, but it's not really unhinged. It's more just like, I think I can see the vision if, you know, all the coach speak and all the camp talk is all the buzz about what this Ravens offense is going to be comes to fruition. It just feels like a pretty easy, I don't know, 806 guy.
Sure. Yeah. No, I like that. I'm a big Declan Doyle fan, coming out of the Johnson offense, Sean Payton's film room as well. I'm looking forward to that. I'm in the DMV, so I get to go to Commanders and Ravens games, and I mean, it's fun. Like, to go into the Ravens games are amazing because they're cheap. It's Baltimore. Nothing's really that expensive. At one point, I was actually living in Baltimore, so like I think the last game I went to, I walked to the stadium. It was great. It's a good vibe over there. Xavier Thomas, these fucking listeners, I swear to God. Yeah, 2,700 projected. Let's look at. We'll do P Punch first. So we are looking at. In fact, I can just scroll up on the board here and kind of get an idea of his team. So we've got Jalen Hurts, Matthew Stafford, Fernando Mendoza. Good start. Didn't need Mendoza, but I'm going to assume he's got some stacking in here. Jahmyr Gibbs, Kyron Williams, Tony Pollard, Kenny Gainwell, Katron Allen. I again, not terrible, not bad. I actually kind of like
it.
it.
Chuck Bass team right here.
Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, our boy, Jaden Higgins, Travis Hunter, Trey Tucker got the stack, Ted Hurst, Kayshon Boutte, another great last round pick, Brock Bowers, and Hawkinson. I like that team, actually. I'm going to give that an 8.5. That was a 3.582. Do you need me to run through it again for a grade, Chuck?
I'm going to give it an 8.6.
That's pretty good. Like getting the Tucker, Bowers, and Mendoza stacking. Obviously, no correlation here with any Arizona picks, but you get a great game environment for Week 17, so that's awesome. Do we have the Hurts? I don't know if we have any Hurts stacking, but Hurts is a quarterback that you can take naked perfectly fine. Do you get any value? 3 spots after, it's fine. You got the MVP, Matthew Stafford last year, stacked with Adams. 8.5, 8.6, pretty solid. Let's move over to our team. We did a 2-6-7-3. So we had Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, a double elite running back with Johnny Taylor and Saquon Barkley, DeAndre Swift, and then brought it back with some flyers and Emmett Johnson, Ray Davis, and Braylon Allen. Receivers, we've got Higgins, Evans, Odunze, Alec Pierce, Jordan Addison, Jacoby Myers, and Tank Dell. If Tank Dell is healthy this season, like that's going to be an immense value because he will climb a lot. And we got him at, I don't know if you know this, we got him at a 12 pick fall. We also had Jacoby Myers on an 8 pick fall. Love to see Pierce on a 4, Odunze on a 4 or 3. I'm sorry. So yeah, love that. And then we closed it out with 3 tight ends: Dallas Goedert, Arondé Gadsden, and Dalton Schultz. As Johnny Manziel likes to say, just a couple of guys. Yeah, exactly. As long as to be as delicate as I can with this, as long as my tight ends don't look like an AHL like third line like hockey goons kind of squad, I feel all right. So thank you for the Arondé pick there to really bring us home, because Dalton Schultz and Dallas Goedert, like if we had drafted Gunnar Helm, we've got the third line of the Iowa Shikshanks. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is.
People will be pulling out our old tweets, make sure we didn't say anything outrageous or tasteless, I think those are 3 guys that all have a shot to be top 10 guys. I'll be honest with you, especially I just think the gap between like after the big 3 all the way down to like tight end 20 is just so it feels like so much parity compared to other previous years.
No, I love that squad. They were not letting us have our way with quarterback, and that's fine.
You're to fight for it.
I see a lot of that, especially, my dear God, if I ever draft a Vikings receiver, they never let me have Kyler. They never let me do it. Neil Orfield was on last week. I was seeing him talk about like the solvers and stuff, and saying how they love Kyler Murray. Are you a user of like the solvers or the draft tools, or are you in that niche, or are you just shooting from the hip?
No, shooting from the hip. It's my whole vibe. I think vibes are going to take you all the way, and there are great tools that can infiltrate the vibe, maybe direct the vibe, but it's got to be vibe driven.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're drafting a lot, you got to know your numbers regardless. I do like Best Ball Overlay. They're one of our sponsors. They're an amazing brand. They just get for me, like they get me the exposures right out in front of me. Like they just protect me from myself. Haven't been using it on my phone when I'm drafting a piss ton of Kyron Williams. They are not protecting me from Kyron Williams right now. Not protecting him from myself. I think P Punch may have taken him. No, it wasn't P Punch. Somebody took him pretty early in this one. I do have to find it just to see. Because I've been a
pretty frequent amount of like, we thought we were going to get somebody come back around, and I felt like they went early a lot of times.
Yeah, we were kind of vocal. I'm not going to lie. Like I try to keep it a little bit closer to the chest. So he was pick 30 or no, he's ADP 31 now. And where did he go? He went to he did go to P Punch. Let me see.
Got snaked by the own audience.
Yeah, he only took him 5 spots ahead, so that's fine. But yeah, I need everybody to do their part to get him up there. Because if he keeps going late 3rd, early 4th, it's just not. I will run out 3 running backs and a receiver. I don't care how many times I'll do it. I'll do it again and again and again. Like I think there was one time I did like Zay Flowers in the 3rd, and then came back and got him after double tapping elite, running back 1-2. Yeah. It's like I don't care. Like I just have to. It's crazy disrespect.
We all need a good bit. Everybody has to have at least one foundational bit that they can always fall back on.
What is yours to close it out? We'll let you leave with that. What is the Chuck F Bass? F is for fuck. Foundational bit.
Just an inescapable melancholy surrounded by great shit posting.
That's God. Put it on a fucking t-shirt. Jesus Christ. I'll buy it. I might buy.
That
might
felt
buy
pretty
10.
good coming out.
Yeah, might buy 10 and ship them to Africa.
I don't know how comfortable I am with how quickly I was able to come up with that.
I'm pretty happy with it. You're just making for great screen time here. Sir, we appreciate you. I know I won't get to see you this summer in Ohio, so take care, be well, be good. If you can't be good at it. That's what we say here. That's how I close out on every show. Chuck is a father. He's about to be a father again. You guys know how we bring home the love for the dads around here. This is Best Ball Degen Dads. So, you build the bill appropriately and correctly. We thank you, sir.
I appreciate it, you guys, as always. Take care. Have a good time. And we'll do a home and away. I'll get you on Player Profiler here soon.
Sounds good, brother. Appreciate it. If you ever need somebody for, I know you do like the live on Sundays. I'm there for you if you need oh
hell yeah,
someone in your co-pilot.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man. You guys take care.
Be good. See you, brother. And just like that, from one legend to the next, Mr. Hoohames, how we doing, sir? How you feeling?
I'm wonderful. I wouldn't say I'm quite a legend yet, but
yet.
Yeah.
Why are we talking like that so soon? Why are you doing? Why are you making me turn on your
always
background noise?
Always room for growth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What have you been up to today, brother? How's your Monday been going?
I've had 2 streams. I did a members only stream and I did my regular stream. So
how did the drafts go? What did you do? What did you bring home?
Did a bunch of the $1 stuff because it's free content, but the members only was fun. We did
we got to get to work,
like a 50-50 equity swap with the chat and let the chat basically draft the team. It was absolute chaos. They were trying to say what they wanted, like a 10-second delay, 20-second clocks. It was great.
I love it. Or you're trying to talk it all out. Like, guys.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, and then they're all like, oh, it's the last second. Like, it literally, like, there'd be like 10 texts of the same name right after I swapped. Like, I swapped to JMO because there was like one person said JMO, one person said somebody else, Mike Evans. And I like Evans more, but I don't have any JMO. So I moved JMO up. And then, like, literally as the clock expired, it was like 10 people put Evans or whatever. Like,
you gotta broaden your horizons.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, well, let's do that. Like, I'm not gonna do it, so we'll do it here.
I need to label this draft really quick for Chuck. Oh, I can do it later. No, I don't need to label it. I'll just label the last 2. We're good. What would you like to do? You want to jump in with me, or do you want to do your own? We're gonna rip a BBM, but you can just jump on mine.
I like co-op drafting. I like the back and forth and the getting more exposures.
Good. Is there any news you wanted to get into before we jumped in? Is there anything that kind of jumped off at you over the weekend? Anything from today that you're kind of looking at for the coming weeks?
Well, the Jadarian Price stuff seems pretty much like on point from everything you would expect from his profile. Like I don't know why that's news. It's should have been common sense. Like, George Holani was always a third down back. This guy never caught passes, and he's not good at pass protecting. Why do people think that? Like, I don't get it.
He's falling. He's diving down. So that's
exactly.
That's good if you fade it. Good if you fade it.
I took a bunch of him the first week because I expected him to move to the 4-5 turn. And I just stopped after that. Good. I'm like, I think he's good. I don't think he's moving up, so we're stopping. And I think I've clicked him once in 200 drafts since then or something. So
haven't clocked quite 200 yet, but I'm in the BBM. So
yeah, I I shoot all the shots, all the small shots.
Do it.
Like I do. Like I stay away from the higher ones because
my whole thing is like if I'm gonna win one of these, if I'm gonna take something down, I'm not wasting it on winning 25 to 50K. Like I gotta take I don't care if it takes 5 years, 6 years. I don't care. Like I'm gonna keep going for the top dollar every time.
I absolutely respect it. I'm actually doing a bit more of that stuff this year. So
if you think that you can beat 300,000 people, why just double down? Like, just try to beat the 538 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I understand that. I made the finals in the big board last year. I should have made the finals in BBM. Like, it's just
I had 4 semifinal teams in the big board.
God,
I had 0 make it, and
It's-
all of them were alive.
Yeah, no, I feel it, brother. I had that BBM ripped from me on the no Tunjas touchdown. Like it was, it's brutal. It's brutal. Heart's broken, but there's no way that I would just be like, well, you know what? It's just getting to be too much. Like, I already went from the 150 to 100. I think that's fine. Personally, I think it makes me draft a little sharper by limiting myself, by not maxing out. I think it just makes me a little bit more responsible because it's tough to get to 150, dude. Like on a normal person's schedule.
Yeah, as you were saying, it's Degen Dad. I don't apply to that because I have all the time. I don't have anything like holding me back.
The last time I maxed out, dude, like I was drafting and driving all the time. I'm always up late drafting, but like I would do like 3 or 4 in a row. Like to me, that's not the way to do it. Like you should still have some patience, and to me, just going like just dribbling through draft, you get lost in the sauce a little, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the best time. Like, I think doing them at different times of the day and all that stuff like matters. Like one at like because you're getting different styles of drafters in those different rooms, which is going to help you balance your portfolio a little bit as well.
I like to attack the shit out of the West Coast. Like I'm drafting at 12, 1, and 2 p.m. and just make it rain on those liberals. Like, you know, I don't have a side one way or the other, but still just like I just drop it on the West Coast pretty heavy. Early mornings fine, but I feel like I don't know, us East Coasters are sharp, and a 7 a.m. draft on the East Coast, nah, I ain't about that smoke.
Well, is it more about that or more that you have people leaving bars from the East Coast at that time?
At 7 a.m.? What are you talking about?
Oh, 7 a.m. I thought you were talking about
talking about the West Coast, yeah. No, I'm talking about like early draft. Like a couple years back, I had like a morning show that I would do like a live 8 a.m., 9 a.m. show, and it would take forever to fill, and then it would be the most excruciating draft. People are awake, they're eating their breakfast, they're sharp, they're having coffee, they're ready to go. Like they're starting their day. It's not over. They're not sleepy. You know what I mean?
Man, I would draft horribly as soon as I woke up. Like I just can't. I'd
have to get up pretty early because I'd have to set shit up and do it. Like I'd be up for a while, so you'd get your coffee in and all that. So, all right, you ready to rip one? Ready to rip this BBM?
I'm ready to do whatever. Yeah,
give the folks what they came for. Mike did mention that I missed game tight in the 10 spot. I'll definitely make that up to you, sir. Hit me up in the Discord, and I'm gonna send you some cards. You just won yourself some trading cards. Hail Lion and Andrew, you have some going out today as well.
You were that was the one that you guys were ripping on for the 4 straight running backs.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, pal. I don't. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about that.
It's his. He does it all the time. It's his style.
Like, fair enough. Hey, everybody's got their, like Chuck said, everybody's got their foundational bit. So, and we're in the 12. Jesus Christ. It's like 1 through 3 or 10 through 12 for me. Like there's no middle ground.
So we did, Updog and I done 12 7th inning stretches, and we done 10 of them today.
Okay.
For the promo, and like, well, he got 5th last year in the Dinger. So
nice. Hell yeah. Game tight.
No, that's not game tight. Updog.
Oh, sorry.
Updog. Yeah. And he, we literally drafted at the 1, 2, and 11 and 12, all but 2 drafts. It was
how many? How many did you do?
We done 10 of them today, and we were at the 1. We were at the 1 and 2 4 times.
Jesus.
And we were at the 10, 11, and 12 another 4 times.
There goes Chase at 1, by the way. That's nuts. That's crazy. I mean, do you ever buy into like the game theory of that? Like I'll enter the room, and then like if there's 8, maybe I don't like where I've been going, I might back out and then jump back in or something like that just to fuck with it.
I don't know. I think it's just random.
Maybe that's just me being psychotic then, Hoohames. I don't know.
I mean, we're all psychotic to some degree playing this game. Let's be honest. Like none of us are normal.
Chase going 101.
Also not normal.
Yeah, also not normal. Yeah. It's not crazy. It's not like we saw it.
He doesn't need to see anybody yet. We're on the lookout.
Yeah. So we got then Taylor, pretty normal. Other than that first pick, let's see what happens here. I didn't actually look at the room either. Who we're drafting?
So, are you in or out on James Cook at 12?
I'm fine with James Cook at 12. He's gonna get a lot of action in that offense. The issue with that offense is that they do get a little bit better in the pass game with DJ Moore going there. I am starting to buy a lot more DJ Moore at his value just because of it's obviously a massive quarterback upgrade. The best quarterback he's ever played with, obviously.
I do think he's kind of clearly the 12, but I also am
we're
fine.
on.
Yeah.
So we're doubling up here. Cook, Barkley, Hampton. You want Cook?
Cook Hampton sounds fine. Cook Walker sounds fine. Cook London, like all of it. Like
we're not going to do Cook Hampton because they have the same buy, so we're not going to do that. You want I just took Barkley, so let's do Walker.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah,
we get the Chiefs and Bills running backs.
I wasn't gonna like champion the Chief with all the Chief stuff in the background, but like I think he's a good pick. I do think Hampton's probably I'm going back and forth between these 4 running backs, those 4 right there in a row.
This is my problem is I like these guys. I don't love them.
Well, yeah, I kind of think Barkley's the last of that group.
Isn't that crazy? But also, but have you gotten Barkley right here at this pick? Because I've gotten Barkley here at what is that 18, 19 a few times.
I have not. And like I would probably have more in all the rooms that I'm in, even on like DK and full PPR. Like he's going by 16 every single draft.
So would you rather have this start CMC Henry, obviously smash elite, or would you rather have the CMC and Barkley for the 17 correlation?
Isn't it kind of anti-correlation a little bit?
No, they played for their week 17.
Right, but double running back.
Oh, no, I don't think so. This year, double running back in the first 2 rounds is going to be bigger than it ever was because of this ADP.
Right, but I'm saying when you get to week 17 and the way the points will spread out, isn't it kind of negative? Like whenever you're doing DFS stuff, you don't really target the same game of running back. Now, it may be different with CMC because he caught 100 balls. So like
he's their offense. Yeah. I mean, but obviously the combinations, like getting, a Purdy and then a Barkley and then an Evans and then a Kittle. Like, that's kind of like the rearranged set.
Right.
But that's kind of what I'm asking is like, would you rather have that? Because Derrick Henry will also have a good game. He'll have Bengals who are terrible on the ground.
I think that CMC Barkley is going to be reasonably rare. So, and I think rare combos do matter.
I have it.
Yeah.
I have it. I also have CMC Henry. Andrew last week, I think, got CMC Henry as well. Like it's not that uncommon.
I got a wild question for you that I've asked some people. So I was in a DK Millie main. I took Brock Bowers at what is it? The one below Bijan there. Whatever pick that is. And then Colson Loveland fell to the 5th round. So I took him because
easy pick. That's
then Tucker Kraft fell to 120.
Oh.
I just took Tucker Kraft for the 3. Like I'm like, this is probably the worst decision I've ever made, but let's go. Like
pick 120 though. It's not like it's not a dangerous spot.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's still safer than pulling just pulling a guy up.
Because I passed him at 99, and I'm like, I kind of want to do it here because he's fallen like 6 spots, and I have him like 10 spots ahead of ADP, and then he fell all the way back. I'm like, all right, all right,
that's crazy. All right, so receivers we're going to be looking at are going to be like it's kind of the same that we were in the last draft: Ladd, Tet, Egbuka, Wilson, Burden, Evans. So obviously my Dolphins. I think we take Ladd.
I'm pretty high on Higgins as well. Ladd to me is a pretty good pick. I don't love Devonta Smith where he's been going. He went even earlier now. He went even earlier now. Okay, never mind. What?
Yeah, that guy took him way early.
Yeah. I don't mind pulling Terry McLaurin up. I don't know what you think about that.
I'll definitely do Higgins. I like Ladd here again because of the correlation. Because I
like Ladd a lot.
All right, so we'll do Ladd, and then if Higgins falls, that's great. If not, we can pivot, and we'll have 2 full clocks to kind of figure out the second pick. So let's.
I've also gotten to where I've said this whole time when Josh Allen gets to the 4th, I'm in. So we get Ladd, and then
So Higgins goes. We're gonna take Ladd, but we have time. We're gonna milk the clock. We're not just gonna take Ladd. So Ladd and McMillan, Ladd and Egbuka, Ladd and Wilson, or Ladd and Burden.
I'm kind of out on 2 of those players, but I don't mind getting a share of Egbuka or Burden here if you want it. I do prefer Loveland to Burden straight up, but like I'm fine with that. I'm fine with going Burden or Egbuka here.
I kind of like, man, I kind of like Wilson more, but I have a lot of Wilson.
We could do that.
Let's do Egbuka. It's fine.
Okay. I don't get very much Egbuka. I personally think he should be back near the back end of this round, not here. But I do want access to that game. That game is
the Rams
fun.
Bucks. It should be good, yeah. And it's in Tampa.
I'm much more in. I'm on the Godwin side too. I have 19% Godwin.
I have a lot.
He's my number 2 drafted wide receiver. But getting Egbuka, I don't have any of it with Egbuka either. So like that, maybe that's a target. Maybe that's a place we go.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at mine really quick because I am kind of curious after that last
one. My number 1 wide receiver is Stephon Diggs.
Mine is Mike Evans, and then
that's it. Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle all feel like they could easily go at the 3-4 turn.
Actually, I only have 13% Godwin. We got to get those numbers up. Those are falling. Those were a lot higher. Kyron, I've also gotten under 30, so that's really impressive. Like I was at 34. And I've got him to 28. That's
nice.
Pat myself on the back for that. My God.
My highest exposure is no shocker, Scatavo.
23. I have a lot of.
Yeah, mine's at 23%.
Mine is not that high. I've actually weaned off him. I'm at 13 for him too. So he was another one, kind of like Godwin, where I started hot. If you guys saw my post online, like I definitely showed some scat way up at the top.
Right. I'd been like waffling if I want CD Lamb or Jefferson, like who I like more, like at 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
And when the schedule came out and it was Scatabo versus Lamb, I'm like, that honestly feels absolute fire. Like that feels really fun. So I've moved Lamb up to 10.
Okay. I've seen people pull Pickens up to 12. I've seen Lamb and Pickens go at that turn. Like it's wild what people will do there. That's definitely been like I think like the most crazy spot to draft from. Like if you're drafting 10, 11, and 12, like some stuff can happen in that turn for sure. Holy cow! Look at the one spot really quick. Sorry,
I see it.
Yeah, some weird stuff happens there. Allen, receivers getting brought up.
Are you in on Devonta Smith at price?
Yeah, it costs for sure. I don't know what this guy just paid for him, but I think it was expensive.
Well, he's mid third, right? Like he's right in the middle.
He only paid 2 spots. He's picked 26. He paid up to pick 24, so he's just naturally climbing.
And I'm probably wrong, but give me Higgins, give me Olave, give me Flowers, give me Ladd, all of them ahead of Devonta Smith. And I don't think it's even
really a pass close. First offense, so I can get behind that.
Yeah, I really don't think it's that close. Now, if you want to pull them up over there, I do understand it because like Jalen Hurts is kind of locked to that side.
Mm-hmm.
So it does make sense that he moves that way. And Evans is kind of locked to that side, so he is building out a pretty fun game stack over there.
Yeah, but like for me, those quarterbacks, you can pull up any of them. You can pull up Hurts if you want to. You can pull up Purdy. You can pull up even Stafford. Like I see his exposure to potential late round guys outside of Burrow because you look for the Burrow fall if you can get it. And then you have Smith, who will also, like you said, get a good price for Hurts on that side of the board. Mahomes with Rice. Evans got a friendly Purdy ADP, and Adams, again, same thing.
Oh, I don't have a ton of Tootin, but I would have liked it there. What RBs are left?
Just Jadarian Price here. I think we skip RB here.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
we double tap receiver or
I absolutely love Carnell Tate. I don't know if you do.
I do, but I feel like it's early for him.
Okay. Who all is on the board?
Sorry, we're about to get so Watson, Brian Thomas, or Jordan
Watson
Hudson.
first.
You want Watson first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you want to do Brian Thomas, we could do that. I also like Tate. Like either one's fine.
Tate's gone actually.
Oh,
yeah, he already went. Yeah, so Brian Thomas is good.
Thomas, let's do it.
All right, sounds good.
I'm kind of with Chuck. I kind of lean that the best price is Jacoby Myers.
Well, it's just all reliable again, kind of like the same argument for Godwin. Like you're just buying the biggest discount and in an explosive offense. They're going to be good again this year.
Yeah,
that's just a fact.
Yeah, absolutely. So
we have any fall? Oh, we could have taken Lamar there. He was a bit of a fall actually, but I'm okay with that. I just hope. Oh, there goes Burrow. People are pissed.
Oh,
he had Higgins.
Yeah, if I would have realized, that's my bad. If I realized Lamar was there, I would have easily.
Nah, it's okay. Lamar. It's I prefer this 2-4 start. We'll be okay. Someone will get a little bit of value on him, and that's fine. Wow. What?
Again?
Is it the same guy?
No.
He took Allen in the third.
Actually, it might be.
It might be the same guy. Holy cow.
But last time he took Purdy first and then took Pearsall. Maybe he's changing his game.
I don't know.
I mean, but this one, like the other one felt a lot worse because he went Allen in the second and then somebody in the who'd he go in the third? Burrow?
It was Burrow. It was Allen, Burrow, and then Purdy.
I doubt it's the same guy unless they're listening. Maybe. If they're listening, then it may be the same guy and they're improving on their
methodology.
Right?
We look good. We look good. I definitely want we can't draft two teams Jordan Love, so we gotta prioritize some other quarterbacks.
Howley just looked for us. He said, yeah, that's the same guy.
Good God.
I mean, I am very I don't know about you, but if Trevor Lawrence and Herbert make it to us, I'm fine just hitting both. They are both week 7 bye, which means we
actually maybe we won't.
I'm okay just going a third. We could just go with one of them plus Mahomes. But I don't love that as much. I don't really mind stacking Mahomes with Walker, but
if we did, we would get we would get Mahomes, Walker, Kelsey probably.
Right. You're setting up the next round. You know?
Exactly. We'll see what we get here. I think we get Herbert. Someone might be a jackwagon and take him, but the last round is so full of quarterbacks. I think Herbert falls, and I think he's just the pick. You know what?
I fully
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna double tap. We're gonna double tap the quarterbacks. Fuck let's just do it.
It's also a week 7 bye, so
yeah, we can recover. And we'll third somewhere. I'm good with that.
Single worst case scenario in that, and I know it's kind of burning a pick, but if you just take Tua or something at the last round.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that was acceptable. No, sir.
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, you take one of those guys. And
for me, worst case scenario means something a little different. For me, I want Mendoza or Brissett worst case, because at least I'm getting indoors for week 17. If I've got a shot and I make it, well, at least I'm in a good game environment with those guys. And they have free stacks. They just have free stacks at the end of the draft.
Yeah, the Mendoza thing has very little chance to be starting in week 7, probably. I think that's around the timetable that he may start.
I think he starts before that. That's just, I
know a lot of people do.
We might just disagree there, because I think he definitely starts before that.
I mean, if you think he does, then that would be the route.
Yeah, but again, you just get those free stacks. Are
there any big fallers at ADP here?
75. We do have Ramondre a big fall.
Do we want to do that? I'm fine with the double tap of quarterbacks.
Nah, let's take the Ramondre fall. Just because this room is so weird. Herbert or Lawrence. I kind of like Lawrence more.
Well, we have the game stack for the other game.
So let's do Herbert then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because there's also we don't have McLaurin, so we don't I love the Chig price, but it's also in the middle of the board. And it feels bad. Feels bad to pull it up over Goddard, who is still there a lot of the time in that round. You know what I mean? So, I love Chig, and I think that he's close to Goddard's price, but I still think Chig
is climbing though. Chig is climbing pretty hard.
Yeah. Oh, I have 21% Chig, so
yeah,
he's my number 2 owned player. So, and I've not been able to click him lately because everybody else is finally oh, he's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's just an upside swing too.
Bro,
like
what is it? Chig is my second tight end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My seventh most.
nice. Yeah, he's one of 3 players I have 20% of.
I have 22. I
Yeah,
also have 22 of Gunnar Helm.
Matt Gunnar Helm's the player I really like that I just haven't clicked much. Like I've only got like 6%. I have 11% in pre-draft. I keep closer exposures, like
I'm getting a little wild this year. I'm not gonna lie. I don't usually go off this hard on like this many people over 20 or 25 even. Like
there's still time. There's time to balance it out.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I have about half of my portfolio left still. So like this is draft, I think 46. So I'll have so I'll have literally half. I'll have
are you doing 100?
Yeah, I'm just doing 100.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll have 53 left. So I'm literally at halfway point. This is halfway point for the summer for me.
I think I'm going to max DK this year.
How much is that?
Same.
Is it okay?
They
max you at 152. I just never.
But like, they literally they have a do 2 get 1 for free. I've got 6 of them for free.
Very DK. That's very DK of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 6 of them for free. I've done 43 so far.
I might be hooked. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And if you max it, they give you back $375.
Oh.
On top of it. So like that's 15 more for free.
Those discount double check motherfuckers. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, the rank's 17% or something. So like they get their money,
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think it's 17. It's high.
That's wild. I was going to share with you my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my top 5 exposures. Tyrone Tracy actually has taken over Cam Scatabo.
Awesome.
It's not. I just like the offense. It's not like this huge take.
Well,
I just want cheap, good offensive running backs. Like he still fits that mold for me.
Well, it's an offense we know they're very vocal about. We're going to run the ball.
Right. And they're not going to not protect Cam still. Like he's going to get good run.
Or
he's just going to be insulated.
And if Scatabo isn't healthy, well, guess what? You might want the guy behind him.
I have
like I am also I'm not that overweight, but I'm like 9 or 10% on Tracy. Like I think it's pretty. I think having no Tracy and having that big bag of Scatabo is probably wrong because I think both of them can get there also.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're up here. We are at 1, 3, 4, pretty balanced. We do have some tight ends. We've got
Mahomes
Laporta and Pitts right here for us, and then we do have. So it's Wilson, Laporta, Myers, Pittman, Brooks, Pitts. Man, any thoughts on doing 1, 3, 4, 2? Or do you want a receiver here?
I like Brooks a lot for this team. Like could we stop at 4 with Brooks?
I don't want to stop at 4, but we could do 5.
Oh yeah, let's take Brooks for sure. And
okay, so we take Brooks. Now we're fresh clock. So Myers, Pittman, Pitts, Gainwell, Golden, White. I kind of like a receiver here now that we did that. Or we could do 1, 4, 4, 1 with Pitts.
I like Pittman a lot.
Pittman. Okay. I have a lot of him, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That just means we agree. So that's a good pick. No, I have a ton of Pittman as well. I thought he was actually up here. He is my 4th most exposed receiver at 17%.
I don't. Let me bring mine up.
I like our start though. McConkey, Igbuka, Watson, Thomas, Pittman for receiver, solid, and then running back was Cook, Walker, Stevenson, Brooks.
This is like something I've been saying on my streams a lot. Like, I like throwing in 1 or 2 players I just don't take.
Sure.
On every team.
Yeah.
And Igbuka is just the player in this one. Right? Like
you got one. You got your one.
We got the one. Like it's so ugly that like it might just be one. But I think that's the if you do your research and you do a bunch of stuff and you think you have an edge on the market by your own rankings and your thoughts and all that, like don't not take your players. Just with the playoff format, like you want access to some of these other players that might have the big spikes. So if your whole portfolio is solid and you get these teams through, you want access to the other players that could spike in those weeks. So, like, I think that building like
Kittle, Kissel, Kelsey.
That's so good. Like, I really like what they're doing over there.
I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
Damn.
My Kittle's starting to get a little overweight.
I think I adjusted. I think I adjusted off of it like last week because I was getting high, and he's at 13%. So
I'm like getting like I think I'm 11 or something.
My tight ends
11.6.
My tight ends go Helm, Chig, Juwan Johnson, Jake Ferg, Muth, Strange, Kittle, Kelsey, Pitts, Schultz. I like that grouping. I mean, tight end has always been something that I've excelled at, especially late round tight end. Shout out BBM Data Muse or whatever. They highlighted it for me as well. Been more of an anecdotal thing that I've just shared with people, but the numbers backed it up that, you know, I'm pretty damn good at drafting late round tight ends.
I was hoping Baker fell all the way back because he has been sometimes.
Do you want Willis for the rushing floor, or do you want to just wait or pull up somebody else here? Because we're going to be left with like we'll probably need to take. Yeah, Willis goes. So like we're at 132. You know, Cam Ward 139, Darnold 142, Stroud 142. We kind of need to take one of these guys here. But we also need a tight end too. So unless you want to wait for like Mendoza. So Rodriguez, Kincaid, likely Diggs, Goddard, Keaton Mitchell, or one of those guys I mentioned.
Let's take Goddard.
Okay.
And then just whatever quarterback you want.
All right, so let me
any of them's fine.
All right, so Cam Ward, Darnold, Stroud.
Cam is probably the easiest to backstack.
Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got
and he's also
Kyle Minor and DK and Helm.
And Michael Pittman is the bring back on that game.
I like where your head's at, sir. I like where your head's at.
So I may or may not take a lot of Cam Ward opposite of Pittman. I may or may not.
I'm sure I already have. Like,
right. Like,
by digging into the data, like Cam Ward's got to be up there for me. He's at so Mahomes, Darnold, Purdy, Mayfield, Lawrence, Willis, Stroud, Cam Ward.
I'm actually underweight, 8.1% Cam Ward.
Wow.
I got 17% Jaden Daniels, 14% Lamar, 14.6 Lamar and Drake May.
That's solid. Those are big stands at the board there.
Then Tyler Shuck and Mahomes are both 14%. So I'm a believer in Shuck. I know a lot of people aren't.
Oh, I like Shuck's value. I just like the ADP. And again, it's kind of like one of those situations like Malik Willis. I don't expect the backup quarterback to be in at any time. Like it just feels safe.
Well, part of the reason I'm so in on McLaurin is because I think Jaden Daniels is the best pick on the board.
That's perfectly fine. I'm just on Terry because of the evaluation, like the ADP cost. Like you look at what he's done with a full healthy season, what they did together their first go around, like it's still at value.
I want Diggs to sign there. Like I'm wishcasting it because I have a bunch of Diggs and I have a bunch of Jaden, so I just have a bunch of pairs. But I also do what?
Go to Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. The same thing. But they have nobody else over there in Washington. And I think having an extra body to take looks off of Terry. And something people aren't really talking about is they're not going to run Terry McLaurin just on the left side of the field anymore. They've already talked about moving him around and stuff. And like I know he's what, 31, but like we're actually going to get to see him play the whole field for the first time, right? Like since he's really kind of broke out.
No, he should clean up. Jaden's still pretty expensive though, isn't he? Like QB3.
I mean, it's round 6. Where
it's relative. Yeah, it's relative to the Allen and Jackson value.
He's quarterback 6, but or quarterback 3, but quarterback 4, 5, and 6 all go within like 4 picks of them.
Right.
And in this draft, I think Lamar went in a couple picks of them. And Josh Allen is just a stand out by himself all the way up top.
Yeah, it's crazy. His ADP just goes all over the place. I've been able to get him this past weekend a few times, like 4 picks after ADP, and that's just enough for me. That's just
I will take a okay amount of Josh Allen in the early fourth.
You look at those advance rates, right? Like he's like a 35% career advance rate in BBM.
Correct, but the all the other quarterbacks have been priced up every year with him.
True.
This year, that is not correct. Like that's not the same. So it may work out still. Like it's not like Josh Allen's not going to score points, right? Like he's going to score points. Like that part isn't a question.
If Stroud falls, do you want to click him?
Absolutely.
He's been a huge faller. I got him the other day too, just like this. If he comes back, that's wild. I'm not going to check. I'm just going to let it fly. Diggs could be here for us. So reading the board, 2 spots up. Diggs, Stroud, McMillan, Strange.
Why is Diggs available? That's wild.
He is
Isaac Tesla. Way to go, guy.
Hey,
get your guys.
This guy's probably going to take him. Quiet.
Get your guys, Isaac Tesla. Look at that.
No, I like Diggs here a lot too if he can fall.
Well, man, we got Diggs here.
Yeah. So are you good with Diggs and Brenton Strange here?
Absolutely.
Okay, so and let me just double check that.
I was actually looking to see which tight ends were available. Like it's
Strange. Yeah, well we got Thomas, so it's a good combo there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Goddard, Strange, and on that one we brought Diggs was 23 spots. We might want to just search his name into Twitter really quick.
He's literally my highest owned wide receiver.
Yeah, 20 plus
and
spots.
We just got him there. So
I'm just gonna look him up really quick just to make sure he didn't get into a car accident and kill somebody or something.
I mean, maybe he got released. Mike Raub keeps asking me when Kansas City's going to sign Terry and Arnold.
Oh my God! Not the Raiders.
Well, I mean, we don't have the best. We don't have the best track record in KC.
Well, what Kareem Hunt and Rashee Rice? Like what else?
I mean, Tyreek Hill just never really.
Yeah, but how many games is Tyreek suspended?
Yeah, none.
None. Yeah, he was fine.
And to be honest, like the Terry and Arnold stuff, like I'm gonna guess within the next 48 hours he's on the exempt list, and then nobody will touch him.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's just this sport, man. I don't know what it is. I think there's been more criminals on the ice in hockey, legitimately, like Todd Bertuzzi, over all this. Like it's crazy over the NFL.
Yeah. The NFL just has so much more publicity that everything that happens is so huge.
It is. I mean, it's its own machine, right? Like any little trickle of news, like the Vrabel stuff is great and still is great. I hope it just kind of continues, to be honest with you. Like him and Rossini, like the memes, I really don't mind. Everyone's like, let go of it. It's just someone's personal thing. Like, no, it's hilarious. Shut the fuck up. I mean, please post more.
I mean, I don't feel sorry for them. I know that. Like
they're famous rich people, regardless. I don't care.
And if you're upset about it enough that you're saying don't do it, like maybe you need to leave the platform that's doing it. Like you have the power to not pay attention to this stuff.
Mute me.
All you got to do is do it. Like even like on X last year, on free agency day, the first thing I did, and this will remind you of a story, is I went and blocked every single, I've never blocked a phrase on Twitter, and I still only have one blocked, and it's Taylor Swift. Because that's the day, like they waited till free agency day last year to announce the engagement.
Oh my God.
And literally being a Chiefs fan, it was just a constant flow. And I'm like, I was just like,
podcast producers or her people.
I'm like, why?
I guess they're probably one and the same now.
Yeah. So I just went and blocked those terms, like that one phrase.
Do you want Bryce Young in a fall here?
Yes.
If he falls, like he's gonna fall 23 spots.
Yeah, I don't hate Brazel as a pick. I actually don't like that game at all. But we also have Jonathan Brooks, so we don't even need another stack. And Brooks is definitely the pass catching back of the two.
No,
So,
if we get Young, which we just did, we will probably click
do we
Brazel last.
Do
so
we
right now we've
Oh.
got Schultz, Roger. We don't need another quarterback. Schultz, Tucker, Judy, Helm, Dulcich. Helm, right?
Yeah. Trey Harris on the board?
Let me
No,
see.
he is
5
not. He is
seconds.
not. He is not. Just take somebody. It's
I
all
want
good.
to take Helm just for the stack.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
My first option was going to be AJ Barner or Helm. Like, if Trey Harris was there, which he went way before, he was the obvious pick. But
this is a good team, man. We did good.
I mean, we got 2 major fallers. Like, I've been seeing Bryce Young go at like 180 here and there.
I don't have a lot of Young, so that's fine. And I'm with you. I hate that game. I hate the Seattle game. To me, you got to like one that it's in Carolina. That really does help them going from the full time shift in December. That's a lot on the body, end of the season, going from west to east. That helps them. I'm not saying a ton, but it does help them. And we've seen Bryce Young just play well at home. Like this is really all that you can hope for is a prayer.
Have you looked at Seattle's playoff schedule?
They have Carolina. I'm going to try to do it from memory. So they have Carolina. I want to say they have a good matchup. Like I think the Rams are in there, but don't quote me yet. I want to say the Rams, and then I want to say there's another good team. Eagles.
Yes.
So Eagles, Rams, and then Carolina.
And they're at both of the East Coast games. So they go at Eagles, and then they go Rams, and then at Carolina. Like, no, it's Rams at home, and then it's at. So they do back to back.
No. Carolina's last. The Rams are in the middle.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure the Rams are 16. That I was having a problem with 15.
Okay.
15 is always difficult as fuck.
So but either way, they have 2 across the pond road trips, or like across the states.
So it goes at Philly, back to the Rams, back to Carolina. I think that's what it is. I'm not on Jeopardy. I had a lot of time there, but
I'm looking it up right now just to make sure, because I was thinking it's back to back. So at Philly, Rams, then at Carolina. Yeah, so that is correct. So I had those 2 mixed up, but still,
I would assume they just get ahead of that travel, right? So when you go back to the Rams immediately after that game, you're just going back to Carolina. There's no reason to go home. You're just going to go straight there and try to get off of the away thing, you know?
But like Carolina's defense is massively improved. They overperformed last year, and then they went out and signed some really good players this year.
I know Seattle lost Kobe Bryant, but I mean, I would still assume that they would be pretty decent in the secondary and up front.
Right, but I'm talking more about like the Seattle side of it. Like, I think Seattle is kind of a almost full fade the offense kind of situation. Like,
I don't think you can ever fade Sam Darnold returning to Carolina as a Super Bowl champ, brother. I just don't think you can do that.
It's not like they drafted them.
Still, I don't think it's still a revenge game. I don't think you can do it. I don't think it's possible. I think Darnold plays well in that game.
We are almost on the clock.
Yeah, we need
what RB do we want?
Nick Singleton. I mean,
I don't like him, but yeah,
it's just for the. I mean, it's just
I think that this team is perfect for him. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, our running backs are solid. I mean, we have Cook, Walker, Stevenson, Brooks, Singleton's fine, and then so we could do like Iomanor, DK, or Brazel.
What do you think about Tyquan Thornton? Tyquan Thornton or Brazel?
Brazel
sounds good.
I have a lot of both, so all good. I have a lot of both.
Well, we have the Herbert thing. We don't have the Chief, so that was just the thought there. But the actual stack, the Brazel thing is like it's an actual stack.
No, it's an actual stack, and I still think there's a clear path for him in this offense. Like, I know everyone loves Jalen Coker, but Xavier Legette can be easily surpassed. I feel like he's going to have a big year. Like, I think Brazel is. I'm not going to say this year's Puka, but I think he can outshoot this round by half. Like, I think he could be a top 10 pick next year. Excuse me.
You mean top 10 rounds? Like
he could play up to that ADP or to that wide receiver ranking.
Oh, to 10?
To round 10. So like
round 10. Yeah. Because you said top 10.
Yeah, like in that round,
you meant round.
Getting,
Like, yeah, I know. I totally
gold.
think that. Like, he could just go up there and replace Coker, right? Like
I don't know about that, but
well, I mean, like in ADP.
Sure. Like they could be a value swap, but Coker gets hurt. That's the thing. Like if he doesn't stay healthy, that's going to be a huge win for him. It's not going to be a huge win for Leggett, in my opinion. Like we've seen Xavier Leggett. Like he's just not fit this offense.
But yeah, this team was one of those. I think it was borderline being like, if we really wanted to push, we could have stopped at 4. I think going 5 is fine at running back, and I think that Singleton is the exact kind of back, like Singleton or Damon Claiborne is like the perfect kind of back to add to this exact group. So
yeah, I don't love Singleton. I've been getting him more as the news has become more positive. But I definitely have a lot more Damon Claiborne. As I mentioned in the last draft, getting a lot of them. But this is a team, like he was a last round pick for the Vikings. They still went to his pro day. They were still all over Damon Claiborne. So this was not just like, oh, hey, look, that guy's there. Like they're bringing in a plan for him, in my opinion. I think he's going to be a sneaky play this year.
Do you know where Damon Claiborne went to college?
Wake Forest Deacon.
You know who came out of Wake Forest last year?
Oh God, I should know this. Another running back.
Yeah, another guy who isn't like somebody on this channel doesn't like because of his pass catching chops.
Why am I drawing a blank? I'm trying to you confuse me with the clue. I'm trying to overthink now.
Welcome to Jeopardy, sir.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got to use the in-house clue.
Yeah,
there's a lot of clues, brother.
Yeah, no.
Can I get an ADP clue?
Yeah.
Can I get a bye week clue?
He's a player that I wanted to fall to us and didn't in this draft.
In this round?
No, it was earlier. It was it was in the first 7 rounds. Like,
what's his ADP right now?
It's like 56-ish.
And he was a rookie last year?
Yeah. There's like 3 of them in that range.
Yeah. I'm drawing a blank. What do you got?
Bashal Tootin.
Yeah, did not know where Bashal Tootin went to college.
Well, so like, if you go look at Damon Claiborne, like he gets a lot of bad rep because of his pass catching and how he wasn't clean with it. But like, if you go look at it, like those targets that were deemed catchable were very questionable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's fast as fuck. So I don't know how someone screws that up.
Tootin had the same quarterback, so like maybe that quarterback is bad.
Who is he? Is he still there?
I think so. I believe
Gio Lopez.
Maybe I'm just wrong, but I believe that Tootin went to Wake Forest.
I have no idea.
Or Virginia Tech. What was it?
You bastard.
Was Claiborne not?
Claiborne definitely went to Wake Forest.
Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot.
It's unreal. Now you know what it's like to produce Jeopardy, you bastard.
Yeah. Baseball, yeah.
It's tough.
Claiborne. Like our
So who was the rookie then? Steve says it's me.
No. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I could have swore I heard somebody, and this is what I get for not fact checking things when I hear it. Like I heard that Claiborne had the same quarterback that, and maybe the guy just did a transfer portal thing. I don't know. Like, but basically he had no catchable. Like Claiborne specifically had not very good passes being thrown to him.
Well, in the NFL, in that offense, in the O'Connell offense, he gonna run fast and catch balls. He's gonna be there. Tariq Cohen.
Kyler Murray, for a running quarterback, actually throws the ball to running backs a little bit.
He kind of has to when he can't see over the line.
Yeah, James Conner was cooking out of the backfield.
He just throws to the only guy he can see sometimes, and that can be the running back.
Yeah.
All right, let me go into this draft here because I do want to try to grade some drafts if we have them. Let me pull this one up here. Oh, something went wrong. Okay, let's try again. Underdog, you turd. Here we go. All right, so let me check out the board, and I will be a little bit more patient this time. Michael, if you could help me out with whoever is in the draft, I'll look for some names as well. But let's see. I've got Johnny. No. Easy Money, maybe. Easy Money seems familiar. Sports Do, also familiar. Chess King, that is not Liam. Yeah, I don't see any super familiar here. We'll go through ours while I wait for him. So give me 1 sec to pop back. Let's see. We had 3-5-7-3. Always love that build. Justin Herbert, Cam Ward, Bryce Young. Good stuff. James Cook, Ken Walker, Stevenson on a nice fall. 9 picks.
We got all kinds of falls on this team.
Jonathan Brooks, 4-pick fall. Respectable fall. Nick Singleton was at 3-7 picks. Again, nice little grab there. Lad McConkey, Egbuka, Christian Watson, all at cost. Watson like a 4-pick fall. Brian Thomas right on time, ADP. Michael Pittman was a 7-pick fall. Stephon Diggs was a 23-pick fall. We did technically bring up Chris Brazzell, and then Goddard a little bit before cost. Strange a little bit after. Gunnar Helm a little bit after. Like I think we got a lot to pat ourselves on the back here for.
And it all came out correlated.
It did. I like an 8-4 for us here, to be perfectly honest. So I'm not hearing anything else from the chat.
If Egbuka was anybody else, this would be like a 9-5.
Terrible. No respect. No respect for Egbuka.
Absolutely.
I like Egbuka a lot.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I like him as a player. I
love him as a player. I just don't think it's there's a lot of players I like as players, and I enjoy.
Well, sure, I don't get to draft Jake Bobo. Sure, I get it. Yeah. I like the downtrodden.
Yeah,
I get it. But no, I think he can be. I think he can be impactful though. Obviously, vacated production available. You have some injury upside in his position. I don't like using that term because I love Godwin so much. But Godwin does have an injury history. Jalen does have an injury history. If those guys were to miss time together, Egbuka just could be an absolute smash, getting 10 to 12 targets in this offense. That, like we talked about in the last draft, we very well could just be running a ton of 11-man personnel and passing the shit out of the ball.
Yeah, I'm curious, like if they're going to be ahead in games very often or just throwing from behind. I don't know that they're going to be great this year.
I think the latter part of what you just mentioned, the game flow is going to be positive for them. Like I don't love their defense.
Yeah, and their offensive line was hurt last year. Like Baker was hurt. Like there's a lot of reasons that they could be a great offense this year.
Do you like Sean Tucker? Do you click him a lot?
Yeah,
I click a lot of Sean Tucker as well. I think that small anecdote that we got from him was just enough last year to snatch him at cost.
I feel like I do, but I have 5%.
Let's see what I got. Just so that we back it up. We back that.
Well, I think
back that itch up.
I think it was one of those that, like in pre-draft, I done all the time.
Well, yeah, it's 20 rounds. Yeah, you're right. I only have 8.7. Let's go look at the pre-draft. Getting lost in the pre-draft exposures.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bucky is actually up there. So let's see. Tucker.
But so I've
12% in pre-draft.
Yeah, I'm 8.4 pre-draft. So I was at weight, but he also wasn't drafted in a lot of drafts early on. And most of my exposure to him was like 19 and 20 because I didn't really chase him up the board.
Yeah. No, I mean you love the strength, the durability, the size. Like he's got some speed, he's got some skill.
Well,
there's something there.
The whole Bucky never getting touches inside the 5 is a very important set.
Yeah, but that can always change, man. Like I lean into those things, but the Dallas Goedert thing, I brought it up in the last draft. It was on Jeopardy. 10 touchdowns inside the 20 is crazy, dude. 10 only inside the 20. No big play, no big touchdown, just those like little handoff things. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy to me. In this offense, we saw last year Tucker have that role. To me, that can easily switch. I like him more for the injury upside to Bucky. If he gets hurt, he can be there clear, just lean in and pound and ground that ball into the ground. Like that, I think that things would switch up if Bucky was out of the picture, and they would have to lean into protecting the ball a little bit more.
I kind of think that Gainwell is just going to take most of the receiving work.
Bastards.
And like I kind of really like I love Rico, but I really wanted Gainwell back with Rodgers. That's what I wanted this year.
Jalen Warren was super integral for my playoff teams last year, so I don't know. I wanted Warren to just be able to eat, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty in on. So I've been completely out on Warren for the most part, but I've decided that like I think I want to be at weight on Warren in full PPR, and then like be 3 to 5% in underdog.
It was those big TD runs in the playoffs. Like that was what it was. So I try not to overreact to that, but that production like nailed it for me. So some recency bias from the heart. That's all.
I mean, it's so wild because like that whole team is different, right? Everything about that. Pittman's there. Dowdle got brought in, new coaching staff. Like,
I think Pittman's is going to be a big part of Rodgers putting up good numbers this year. Like, I think he's going to move the needle forward on production. May not be super sexy, may throw more picks or whatever, but I think that Pittman's definitely going to help Rodgers level out this year. Like, he's just not going to be a complete dud that he was in 2025.
Yeah, I fully agree. And he's gonna be the guy to get our team to the finals.
Let's go. I don't hate McCarthy and the Dowdle connection. I think that's the biggest hurt for Warren is that McCarthy and Dowdle have experience together and it worked while he was in Dallas. So I think that is a bit of a problem for Warren, but there's no one that's saying like it's this guy's backfield, that know anything about anything. Like it could be completely spit right down the middle.
I've kind of got to where it's going to be like 55-45.
I think so.
And like I kind of like I've been waiting because I like Dowdle more. I was kind of hoping that Dowdle would they would just go back to back in ADP and I could just kind of click them whenever. That's not going to happen. So I'm just going to have to get my Ward. And to be honest, like if you're not taking a quarterback in that range, doesn't like Tony Pollard was the clear click for me forever. Now Pollard is clearly the number one guy in that range that goes almost every time.
I think since the start, he's risen up almost 50 spots.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like Tony Pollard I think is my number one draft. He's my number 2 drafted running back behind. Like on DraftKings, he's actually my number 1 drafted running. I think I'm
PPR.
30, yeah, I think he's 30% on DraftKings.
Okay,
and or he's 17% in the 100. And because I've done a lot of drafts, because like I said, I'm a volume drafter. But in Superflex, which I've maxed everything, I've got 29%.
Wow,
Tony Pollard.
I have 8.7 in BBM. So yeah, those numbers
I have 29% Tony Pollard.
Yeah, that's my Kyron.
And like it's just like I'm just taking him every single time above Jaylen Warren because I just believe in it. And now that it's not that way anymore, and now that the market is where I think it should have been the whole time, like it's like Warren doesn't feel like a bad pick now. It did before to me. Like I might have been wrong before. Like I'll admit that. Like,
well, we're going to continue to just go through it, right? Like we're going to go through all sorts of additional shifts as the summer goes on. I'm actually dropping a midsummer ADP report for like the top risers and fallers since the start, and then like last 30. So that'll be solid. I'm excited to get that out, but it's like pretty much all that I say is like, yeah, you've seen these shifts for X, Y, and Z reasons. Expect more. Be fluid. You can't overcommit to all the steam because there's constantly going to be steam no matter what.
There's a player I'm positive is going to be on Jeopardy this week, and I'm waiting for it.
As a riser and faller, you can say it. I can guarantee you guys the article that I drop tomorrow will have context clues for Wednesday. So.
Jaden
Blue. I think he's in the article, so most likely he'll have some type of appearance.
Yeah, so like
random best ball or risers and fallers, something like that.
He like that guy has been raising or like
Ryan 482 as well.
Yeah, the community is so like they just want to hear Jaden Blue's name. So they're so ready to take him at 140 again. Like they really are.
Whenever I think of Jaden Blue, whenever I hear the name, I think of Willie dropping the remix on Davis. Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue. What about Jaden Blue?
Yeah.
That's what I think of every time I hear Jaden Blue's name.
Yeah, I think Steve might be a little behind. I don't know. But Pollard felt mispriced forever. And like I like now that he's clearly at the front of round 7. Like
It's going to be an improved offense, so I think it's a good spot.
With Jadarian Price falling, like we're very soon going to have Pollard, I think, mid-round 6. I think that because what do you like to do in round 6? Like
it's the shift of whatever. Like if you're balanced, you're probably going to wind up going receiver. If you're behind, you're making up at running back.
There's like once Carnell Tate, Brian Thomas, and Rome go, because they sometimes go in round 6. Like once those guys are gone, Christian Watson, now you're looking at like Marv and Parker Washington, and that's it at that position. And then it's Tyler Warren and then just quarterbacks. And it doesn't feel like Tony Pollard couldn't fit in there. It doesn't feel like if you like Jalen Warren, like I scoffed at it before, but I think it's I agree. Like that's the thing. It's just hard to not take a round 6 quarterback. Like that's why I've got 17% like of Jade Daniels, and that's why I've got 15% Drake May or whatever it is.
I think what it's more difficult to do is for people to just fade that position. Because late round QB, again, this is a year where I feel it can happen. Seeing Purdy and Mahomes go as late as they are, I am still okay passing up those names as long as I'm doing it with the right build. Like if I'm passing up a stack in round 6, like that's not good. If one of my first 3 receivers, or I grabbed an elite tight end or whatever, I don't think there's an elite tight end there, but whatever. Like you want to just make sure that it works. But I have no issue sailing past quarterback there and pulling people up. And pulling people up is difficult for folks because they play the board. They assume that if someone falls, they must be a value. And if they're rising, they must not be good. It must be a bad pick if they went ahead of ADP. And people just live in that white and black space. And I don't exist there.
Speaking of risers, what's your take on Quentin Johnston?
He's up like 12 spots. He's in my article for tomorrow. And he's like the conviction that you need to have to take him is becoming stronger. Like he is becoming a player because he just rose one round in the last 30 days. If that somehow continues, then it leaves less margin for error in an offense that leaves him a lot of margin for error. Like he can easily put up 22 or a 0, or maybe not 0, but like he can put up a dud. He can put up a goose egg for you. Even that's a 0. I don't know why I keep going back to 0. Yeah. He put up 4 or 5 points for you one week and 22 to 27 the next. He is a strict boomer bust player, and as the costs rise, it leaves less room for error. That's the big issue.
I was having a hard enough time taking him at the turn over there at the 7-8. Like I
see people gassing up Herbert in the whole offense. So to me, like when I see them pulling him up, it's typically because they need to rework the combination of picks to get him stacked with Herbert. And I'm not trying to go out of my way to move QJ up 12 spots just so I can get that stack. I would really, really need to have a lot of KC players.
I've been seeing like the Rashid Rice drafter pull Quentin Johnston up to the 6th and then taking Herbert in the 7th.
Yeah. Okay. Like that's tough though. Like again, like
I did it once on DK at the 1 hole.
Okay.
Because at the 1 hole, there was never any chance for like at any point to get QJ back over, right? Like his QJ never fell all the way to 10, like to 96.
I don't see him falling at all I haven't seen him fall for a long while. So
I mean, like since the beginning of BBM or whatever, like he hasn't really.
What's it? Like, I wonder what his full climb is. I know in the last 30 days he's up around, but let me look at his 30-day.
I think I'm gonna guess his 30-day is like 16 picks or something. Like
doesn't want to work right now. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so
maybe he was going later than that.
The site's not responding to me. I don't know if Diablo is doing some maintenance, but it's not responding to me. Hang on one second.
Yeah, it's all
34. Hang on, 30 plus 34 was Adane. He's up 13.4 now, and he's up to wide receiver 37. So, god damn, like 13 spots is like closer to like what, wide receiver 40. That's 90. It's like wide receiver 40. It's like 3 wide receiver spots That's what I'm saying. Like if he gets up to like wide receiver 30, like that's going to be a problem. Like that's really expensive.
I'm not in on the Cardinals offense, but
well,
I'm not going to take him over Marv.
Well, yeah, I mean Marv is still going to play more snaps probably still, even as just the pure one. I think I think Michael Wilson can still be dangerous. I mean, that guy had a great year. He had 180 fantasy points that year out of nowhere. I don't think he goes away. Like him and Brissett will have a rapport together. There will be chemistry built on. It's not that I don't hate them. I just take them for the Raiders correlation. If I have Raiders, I'm taking Cardinals. Getting in an indoor game, just like in something that doesn't mean anybody to anybody.
Yeah, the Cardinals have such a good playoff schedule, and it sucks because I really want to be out on them. I really want.
They have 2 domes, and is it 3 domes or 2 domes? They have New Orleans. They have the Raiders, and then again week 15. Fuck.
It's Jets.
Where is that game?
It's at home? New York.
2 domes
at New Orleans and Vegas are like, and
two
Jets, like, yeah, but the Jets is a defense we're not expecting to be good.
That's all you have, but it's still going to be outside. It's New York week 15. That can be an issue.
It's probably Carson Beck's first game.
Don't say that out loud ever again. Yeah, I hope he no. God damn it, better not play at all.
I've already invested. So on Prize Picks, they have a Carson Beck over under 3.5 starts, and every single week, because they do a Flex Friday 40% boost every single week, I'm betting that with Carson Beck plus 3.5 because it's a max of $5. So it's basically like by the end of the year, I'll have like $40 on it.
Getting ready for playoff baseball.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So like, and if one of these bets hit, it like triples the payment on that. So I'm rooting hardcore for Carson Beck to play those games.
Stop it. Like, to me, that's another thing. Like, if they pay Brissett, like if he gets like this money that he wants, which is
they've already said no.
That man, your Beck hit might come sooner than you think. That's
no,
crazy,
I really think like
I get playing for a quarterback. I understand that. None of that's guaranteed, and next year's draft class has plenty of quarterbacks. There's plenty of quarterbacks. You don't need Arch Manning. You don't.
The only thing I don't understand is like Brissett just makes less than Gardner. Like just raise his price to
a little bit.
Like just raise his sum. Like come on.
Like I understand, playing for a pick or whatever, but it never goes your way. It just doesn't work like that, right? Like look at what Lovie Smith did for Chicago that year, right? Like the Bears should not have had the pick that they had that year. Like it was insane. Didn't matter. Crazy shit happened. Like
kind of like Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Like
see you guys. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Peyton Manning, like out for a year. They go they like nobody's openly tanked like that, like ever. And the Dolphins are doing it now. Like, I thought the Dolphins were doing it, and then they signed Malik Willis.
Keep saying so many good things about Malik Willis, though. They really like him. Their whole thing is like we want to build around Malik. And when I hear that, I say you're fucking crazy. But you know what? I don't run a front office, so I haven't been given the privilege.
A lot of us would do things a lot different than a lot of these.
Smarter is the word I like to use.
I'll say different. I'll say different.
More intelligent. Like, I don't know, man. I would just make football moves. Like I'm just like, it's not a business for me. It's about football. It's like about winning games. And if you win more games, I know this is crazy, you make more money. The more games you win, the more money your business makes.
Are you sure?
Look it up. More wins equal more money. It's every time. Merchandise, beer, anything, publicity, hype, TV ads, anything.
Isn't that like true except for one team in all the
Bengals?
Sports?
Look at the Bengals.
Well, I'm saying like all of sports. There's one team that branded losing better than any other team.
In college football?
No, in just all sports. Like Chicago Cubs.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I booked a Cardinals fan today. I had to kiss the ring, bend the knee. I was moving a Cardinals fan from Virginia back to St. Louis, and their house was decked out in Cardinals. Everything.
Oh man,
Cardinals, everything. And I booked them on the spot because all I did was like, listen, this is a big move. It's costly. It's expensive. I'm going to give you 5%. I'm just going to submit that you're the better franchise. I've been a Cubs fan. I grew up in a house of White Sox fans. They abused me every day for decades and years.
Yeah.
And then I had to deal with you people. Then my best friend became a Cardinals fan, and I had to deal with you people. All right.
So like I'm not a baseball fan, but like I live right in the middle of Cards versus Cubs territory.
Yeah. No,
right?
when I was down at Eastern, that was what it was. No White
it's
Sox
like
fans.
right in the middle. I just hear it from both sides, and I just think it's great. Like it's just like it's pretty friendly, but it's pretty funny. Like it's friendly where I'm at. Yeah. It is where I'm at.
What I liked when I lived in like Central Illinois was the fact that there was zero White Sox presence, because up to that time the Cubs had not won their World Series yet. You know, I graduated in 2014, so you know I was post college when they won. I was chilling, shotgunning beers by myself, like it was like fucking old man style, watching the Cubs win the World Series. A couple tears, and that was it. Right. And then I was like, I'm out on baseball. Like this sucks. We gave away everything. We traded away all of our players, and I was like, fuck this.
The rise to the fall was wild.
Yeah. We gave away everything. Like it's like I'll see Wilson Contreras. Who's he play for now? The Mets or something? I have no idea.
Sox.
Wilson Contreras, maybe? The catcher.
Oh, Wilson. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like I'll see him randomly. I'm like, good for you, dude. Keep going. I saw what's his face retired.
I only know a little bit about baseball because I've done all that stuff with Updog, but like
I've just been passed out of it. Like I literally that was the last full baseball game I watched. Was the Cubs win the World Series? That was the last time I watched a full nine innings of baseball. Period.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you got out when it was good. Like, why not? Right? I
just had other priority. Like I started doing this, you know, like, and I just didn't care. Like baseball is such a casual sport for anybody. Like there's 162 games. How can anyone be serious about this?
Well, like my grandma, when she was like, she loved baseball, but it's like the reason she loved baseball is because she could listen to it on the radio and read a book at the same time. Like,
yeah, it's not a television sport. Like it's, to me, I'm going to turn it on now. Even if I tried to make it 9 innings, I'm going to, like golf, I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to fall asleep. Like I'm going to sit there on the couch. I'm going to hit the blinker and I'm going to pass out. That's what's going to happen.
But like the one thing, like, and the point is like, the winning thing, like you're absolutely correct. Like, so for whatever reason, like Chicago as a city, like just bit in. They just bought into it.
Well, and also
like, the Wrigley thing and like the lovable loser, like they branded the hell out of it.
But see, that's the thing is like when I was younger and we were bad, and it's not even that we were bad. We were shit when it came to September. Like we would fade. Like we've had some really fucking good rosters that just went nowhere. Like I could recite like, what is it? Like fucking Alfonso Soriano, Moises Alou, Derek Lee, Sammy Sosa, like Corey Patterson. Like I can go down like the batting order of like some elite team that they had that just went fucking nowhere because they would choke. They were choke artists. I can rightly say that. But going to the games, brother, like it's an out of sight experience. I mean, anytime your team's losing like by 10 or 8 is going to be terrible. Yes, I would leave those games. But I was just lucky enough as a kid when I went, they showed up. Like I saw Carlos Zambrano throw a no-hitter.
That's awesome.
That was fucking sick. It was cool. We were terrible that year, though, and he threw no fucking hitter. It's crazy.
I have had incredible luck with the games for KC I've drove to go watch. Like I think I've been to 9 or 10 of them.
That's awesome.
And every single one has been nuts. Like
what was the last one that you went to that was decent?
What was the last game? I went to the Banner Rays game against the Browns, which was just a thing I wanted to go do. Like the first banner.
Yeah. Like, I went to a Jonathan Taves final game in Chicago. Bro, those types of things are fucking amazing. It's such a great environment. The vibes are awesome.
Yeah. Easily the best game I went to is I was at the Brady Meltdown.
Yeah,
Like
nice.
and we were like 3 rows up. Like I
Nice.
yelled at Edelman, and he like looked up at me. I just said like,
I love it.
like I see Jimmy Garoppolo's first touchdown in the NFL live.
Okay, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
just tread
there you
lightly
go.
on the Jimmy talk. All right, tread lightly.
I'm just you're an Eastern guy. I figure you'd
know.
think that's cool.
I know.
Like I watched. I was at the Wire game where Derek Carr threw the ball and hit the wire on Thursday night.
Okay,
Like
nice.
I hit a bunch of the great games.
I love it.
The Le'Veon Bell 250 yards where they didn't score a touchdown in the playoffs. It still beat us that game. I was there. Like,
Okay, that's not great, but all right.
Yeah. I mean, Darren
Darren
McFadden's 200-yard game. I watched Darren McFadden hit 200
yards.
yards.
That's a call out. That's a call out. My last game at Soldier Field was like it was the Rams Bears. I mean, it was amazing.
That's awesome. Then Dante Hall's like my very first game I ever went to. Are
you about to Dante Hall versus Chicago right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Better.
Which
one? It was versus the Rams. And my dad bought St. Louis game. We rode a Rams fan bus from St. Louis all the way to KC. And the whole way over there, they just talk shit the whole time.
That's fine.
And we literally walked out like Dante. It was like 49-13 or something. And Dante Hall returned a punt. I think 2 punts that game. It was a punt and a kick. He had 2 touchdowns on returns in that game.
Sick.
And we walked back on the bus, and as like in unison, they were just like, "We don't want to hear it." Yeah, it's like all laughing.
For Game 7, the day after Bartman, man, I heard. So Bartman happened to me in the car. Like we were driving and listening to the game, and it happened in the car, and I was screaming. I think I was like in the 8th grade. I was losing my shit.
I was watching it with a insanely avid Cubs fan.
Yeah, it was a bad time, man. Like I said, like I'm surrounded by White Sox fans. Like that's all I really need to say. Like these are brutal people. All right, these are not kind-hearted fans, White Sox fans, and I get it. Like their lifestyle's rough. I understand. The neighborhood's not kind if you're like, behind the ballpark. It's the rough and tough of Chicago for sure. But I love a good loyal Sox fan. I would rather have a loyal Sox fan just talk straight shit to me and be like, yeah, you're a loser, Cubs, bitch boy, go hang out on the north side, than just like someone's like, oh, well, you like the Cubs? Tell me about that. Because I know those are salt of the earth people. You know what I mean? You get face value 100%. You know what I mean? There's no bullshit. It's like all truth. So I still admire those people, mostly because they're my family members. But
yeah, I didn't really have a real baseball team, but I didn't want to root for the Cubs or the Cardinals because everybody I knew did. And
is there in that area?
The first card I ever pulled that was like worth anything, back when you're like 6 years old, like, well,
Cincinnati?
I guess 10, 11, like whenever I started buying cards, like the first like $12 card I pulled, thinking it was awesome. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Frank Thomas card. So like I started rooting for them a little bit.
Yeah. Frank,
mostly for him. For him.
My mom's like a huge Frank Thomas fan. So like, I mean, they're just grew up with Frank Thomas all around me. But then I got Sammy. I mean, for me, like what really got me into baseball was the summer of SWAT. Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa. Like that. I was in the 3rd grade, and I was just like, at the TV every day. Like, did you see that? Oh my God, did you see that?
Speaking of like
hated Mark McGuire.
Going to great games.
Mm-hmm.
I was almost at McGuire's 600th game or 600th. I think it was 600 that he hit. And like, I think it was Tony Gwynn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Gwynn, like it was like they played, which was it? Gwynn or Puckett was on the Twins or both, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big baseball fan, but basically one guy got his 599th home run, which is McGuire. The other guy hit his 2,999th hit. like in the same
Ichiro. Ichiro would make sense to me.
No, it was like
no, that's way too early for Ichiro. What am I talking about? Way too early.
It was like Tony. I think it was Tony Gwynn, or it was
Tony Gwynn would make more sense for that.
It was like Tony Gwynn or Kirby Puckett or somebody like that. I can't remember, but literally like
Ichiro. What the fuck?
Yeah,
so out of it. So
but yeah, the game before McGuire hit, I think he hit his 599 at the game I was at.
I think overall baseball peaked with the Barry Bonds era, like the end of the Barry Bonds era when he was just crushing and there was the steroids thing. Like to me, that's what like he was like what Caitlin Clark is doing for the WNBA right now, in my opinion. I know baseball's huge; it's much bigger than to WNBA, but I just felt like it was way more into pop culture at that time because of that.
Well, baseball took a gigantic hit when they struck.
Yeah, I still hear people talk, like old heads talk about like, oh, I never watched baseball since they struck those greedy bastards. Like, it's a union, it's sports. They have their own association for players.
Those same people are probably in a union talking about striking all the time.
Exactly.
Like,
it's not like it's one person doing it themselves. It's a whole group of players that say, hey, this is unfair, and they're trying to, like, they're not the billionaires who own the team, but the billionaires will make the story and spin everything that people hate the players. It's the stupidest shit.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh, I got you sidetracked for a while there.
It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah.
I'd love to get you on and shoot the shit. And yeah, it's a great time over here. I want to ask you before we go about Best Ball Jeopardy, because man, you and Nice and Blunt were hitting it hard in the chat. Not this last episode, but the episode before.
Yeah.
You guys were just boom, 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 boom. Correct. You guys were fast. Fast. You were way ahead of the people on screen. Now you're going up against each other in a couple of weeks here. Like, are you nervous about this at all?
I mean, I think I lose.
Nice and Blunt's like he's got some emotion to him.
Well, let's be 100% honest about it. Like I'm going to like, I didn't do research last year. I just kind of knew what I knew. Like I have like a semi photogenic memory, so I can remember some things, recall some things. Not everything. Like a lot of the times I'll jumble things up, and that's where I get confused, right? Like, cause I'm recalling from memory.
Like fake news.
Yeah. Like the Wake Forest thing that we just went through. Like I remember seeing it and hearing it, but I didn't fact check it. I just knew I heard it. But like I'm doing so much work in the background right now of all this other stuff and my channel comes first, right? And I have like some editing stuff that I've been working on and like all that. I'm focusing on that stuff, and like I'm going to show up. I'm going to give my best effort. We're going to see what happens.
The guide, brother.
Nice and Blunt really knows his stuff as well.
Yeah,
and like I think it's one of the harder. Like, I mean, I think obviously like there's a couple people that I would put ahead of him in like the pecking order of who I wouldn't have wanted to play round one. But I think it'll be a really fun matchup. I kind of wonder if one of us isn't going to get the board and rip off like 10 or 15 in a row, and the other one's just going to sit there.
I think that's on me to make sure that doesn't happen. But
I mean, last week I had a couple of them pretty fast, and then I was kind of off.
Well, they had a slow start last week. Definitely the slowest so far.
I killed the beginning of last week, and then the end I didn't. Like
you did well with those stacks with the spike charts.
I think I got 3 of them.
Okay.
Like I didn't type all of them in because I was also doing 2 drafts.
Well, no, I didn't like when I talk to people and I say like, hey, like how have you been performing? Like, you know, watching the show, kind of answering the questions as you watch. Like, are you able to just be like, oh, I knew that. Oh, I knew that. You know, like. It's not about necessarily like if you sat there for 60 or 120 seconds and were able to get it.
Yeah, some people were like, it's a lot hard. Like Meg said this to BBG. It's like it's a lot harder when you're on the spot. Like for me,
Well, now you got a clock too. Like last year, like you could just sit there and just be,
Yeah.
You just kick back for a second. We kind of took that out.
Yeah. Well, for me, I don't know the clock. Like, I'm gonna recall something quickly or not at all, most likely.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, that's why the clues are there. Like it's not like we just put in, like, there are definitely some one-off questions that'll just ask you.
There is a trick that I'm going to do that's going to help me a lot for the show.
All right, there you go.
And like I'll put it in the private chat, and that, like, it's just something smart to do, but
well, my advice to anybody is Best Ball Guide. You get it for free when you sign up for the Substack here at Fanspeak. So pretty easy there. There's a ton of information that comes out of there, whether it's just the stats, the visuals, the specific categories. Let's see what you got here. I'll try not to tip your hand.
Yeah.
Interesting. Relearn.
Yeah.
For the chart. Okay. Very good.
Yeah,
that's a lot of studying, though. Your approach. That's a lot of extra.
Not
studying.
Really, because like I will be able to separate that stuff out pretty easily. I have like half of them memorized anyway, just from before. Mm-hmm. So,
well, what you put on there doesn't affect the answers, like what I would question or put in.
Well, right? No, it's something you can't avoid.
Yep.
As well. So, like, you can't avoid it, and like I think that's an advantage. Like, it's one of those things that I know I'm going, like, if I do pass this first round, like, it's something that, like, it'll help me throughout the whole thing.
True.
And I won't tip it until later.
I wouldn't share what you just shared with me for sure.
Oh, exactly.
I would not. I would not share with Nice and Blunt or anybody. So that's good. Exactly. You're finding your edges. I like it. All of the people so far that have advanced. So Waller, Herzig, and then was it Bindles?
Yeah.
Who do you like so far? Who do you think had the best performance?
I mean,
the
Herzig Candyman was epic.
I agree.
It was. I mean, it's going to be hard for anybody, like, all the way through this tournament to match that. Like, that was it was back and forth. Both of them got a little bit of a stint. Mm-hmm. Both of them, like, missed some questions that they kind of regretted, I think. Mm-hmm. Both of them, like the questions that they couldn't get, both of them could. Like, it was very close. Like, it was awesome.
Herzig was a sandbagging son of a gun, though. I'll tell you that.
I'm curious, like, how much when is Eli Heidenreich coming out?
Yeah, right. Like, he was. I don't know this. I don't know the bye weeks. Like, okay, boom, locked in. Like,
it's like, I should have known.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like, I feel like Meg's gonna, like, actively not do it, and then
do what?
Like, go to a Steelers pick this next time.
I don't know. It was so funny because I was thinking, I was like, she wouldn't do that much for Aaron Rodgers, and she did. She found a way. Like, it wasn't the most obvious stats, but she found a way. The protection rate was the thing we should have known.
When you take a quarterback 40 picks ahead of ADP,
and now he's priced there.
And your Bulldog, was it Bulldog? Yeah, it was Bulldog, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you have to make sure that everyone knows that you were right. Like, I respect it.
I love it.
Yeah,
interesting to see what she brings this week. Because I mean, like, Double Jeopardy too. Like, I can completely tip it, but it's got to be a harder question. Like, it just can't. Like, that was kind of the whole thing last year. Was like, oh, no one wants a $200 Double Jeopardy question. It's like, okay, well, if I put it on 200, it's going to be the same thing as it was last year, essentially. So it's typically just never going to be on a 200.
Yeah,
that much I can say. That's only 5 that it's never going to be on, probably, or whatever. So
I think, like, Nice and Blunt's definitely going to, like, have a good showing. I'm
excited to see like just what I saw from the chat, and then Meg reaching out so quickly, like, oh, hey, like, he's interested. I was like, fuck yeah, I love what I saw. Yeah. You passed the pre-test.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So the biggest problem for me is going to be if a new Superflex contest releases between now and then.
And you're just going to get soaked up in the ADP.
I'm going all into the Superflex contest, and I'm going to unlearn what I'm learning.
Your ADP, yeah.
So, and I think that it's about time that releases. And
you're like, fuck.
It's going to happen this week. I really believe the new Superflex contest releases like Wednesday or Thursday this week. And it's going to be really bad for my timing for
tread lightly.
Jeopardy.
Tread lightly. Yeah, you'll be the following week. We're gonna get out of here shortly. What are your thoughts on Tom versus Candles? Station versus Candles. We got 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Who you got? Choose your fighter.
1 p.m. Wednesday.
Yeah,
Tom,
4th of July weekend. Got Tom in from England.
Oh, Tom Strecken?
Yep.
He's really sharp.
So you're saying Tom over Candles?
Man, that's actually gonna be really good too. I think I'll take Tom slightly.
Okay.
Like I think it'll be a really close game. Tom puts in a lot of work into knowing all the stuff. And the fact that he's not able to draft on Underdog and all that stuff, I do wonder if that'll be the deciding factor. Like, and to be honest, like I think drafting with a sidekick is probably worse for this.
I agree. I don't think it helps.
Like for this specifically, right?
Yeah,
because it's telling you things. You're not looking at the numbers. You're not doing all that stuff. So, like I think that drafting with the side, like, did Neil win?
He did.
Yeah.
Pretty. I wouldn't say handedly. It was still the double jeopardy that lost it for BBG. Like if BBG hits double jeopardy, then he's fine. He's in it and he's got a shot. But I mean, I was disappointed.
That was last week.
Yeah, he misread one of the questions and completely pooched it.
I did that against PPR Tyler last year, and then when I misread it and answered it wrong, he got the steal, and then I knew every question after that. And I'm like, because he just ran them off, and like he missed like 2 of them, the only 2 I didn't know, and it's like I was upset at myself for that. Because it was my fault. Like it was nobody's fault but mine. You know.
No, you'll see those faces live.
I'm not going to complain about it or talk about it. Like it is what it is. Like Tyler did a great job.
Didn't you had Sean Mitchell though before that? I think you beat Sean.
Yeah, I did. It was
you weren't a one and done.
No, I had an okay showing, and because that was right. And Tyler and he kind of had it pretty handedly, but
he had the sneaky math. Like he was locking in bi-week math, and like everyone thinks he's just like
so
nobody math teacher. It's just like, well, he's got bi-week math down this week, and he does again this week, but he didn't have it this year.
Isn't it about time Britain wins something? You know?
No, it's not. America, fuck yeah.
I mean, that's pretty funny that you did choose a Brit over versus American.
I love it. I love it. And we got the special 1 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Do we think we could get Tom to like dress up in a red coat?
I doubt that.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be great. All right, we are going to head out here. I'm going to let Hoohames loose. A couple of things before we get out. So we are tossing out 2 12-hour live stream goals. Goal number 1, reach 100 paid Substack subs. Right now we're at 56. Please help us out with that. You get the free best ball draft guide when you sign up. And I believe they still might be running the discount. If not, go in there regardless. We've got all the great value for you. It's a year-long subscription, so look out for that. Number 2, we've got reached 1,250 YouTube subscribers. We just recently hit 1,100. Very good. And now we need 145. So it looks like we've grabbed another couple handful in the last day. So please help us out with that. And we will drop 2 12-hour live streams once we've hit both of those. I think one will just happen once we at least hit one. Like I mentioned, we've got the Substack, $34.99 per year. And it does look like they still have the 20% off. So look out for that. YouTube members, $3.99. Get your drafts ranked and reviewed on stream. And Meg says here, still got that discount. Go join the Substack. Again, guys, it's year long. You're getting in now during best ball. You're still going to have it once sports betting hits. You're going to make all your money back week 1. That's all it's going to take. Obviously, no instant gratification here in best ball, but the money will come. The money will come the end of the season. That's the end of Christmas, baby. We're going to make it all back for you. During the season with sports betting, end of the year with best ball, all the good stuff, all the vibes. Hoohames, let them know where they can find you, brother.
Yeah, just type in Hoohames on YouTube. I'll pop up. We got a 24-hour live stream when we get it's like we're at 715 subs. We at 1,000. We're going to do that.
We got some work. I was hoping you were going to tell me like it was like 7 or 8, like the Toxic Tower.
It's like 3.5 subs a day on average.
Okay.
Until kickoff. So like it's doable. It's
keep
not
streaming,
like
baby.
guaranteed. Like I stream every Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Central, and every Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Central. I actually have this. I'm taking this Sunday off, and I'm gonna probably stream for like a casual 6 hours or something.
Good. Enjoy, brother. Enjoy.
Yeah.
No, let's chat. Let's all do our part. Let's go support Hoohames. Go show him some love on his channel, on Twitter, etc. And yeah, appreciate you popping in, sir. This is great as always. Looking forward to connecting with you again in a couple of weeks for Jeopardy.
Yeah, it'll be fire. By the way, the day of Jeopardy, Meg will be on my channel at 4 p.m. So
there you go. Love it.
We'll have the little Fanspeak Hoohames
Hoohames Day. I love it.
Yeah. A little BVG has his week. Maybe next week will be mine.
It's a Hoohames summer, brother. Come on now.
That's right.
Let's go.
Well, let's hope.
Weeks.
Get
out of here. 7 days. Good God. Yeah. All right. No, it's going to be awesome. Everyone, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. See you again next Monday. Be sure to smash the like button on your way out the door. Subscribe to the channel. Share with others. Take care. Be well. Be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you guys.
If you're serious about crushing best ball in 2026, the Fanspeak Best Ball Guide is built for you. Inside, you'll find breakdowns for all 32 NFL teams, including coaching notes, strengths, weaknesses, and key stats to help you understand every offense heading into draft season. We've also created player profiles for every draftable best ball player, featuring advanced metrics, MVP stats, production data, and exclusive Spike Week charts that highlight league-winning performances. Looking for rookie analysis? Steve, our rookie guru, breaks down this year's incoming rookie class so you know which rookies to prioritize. And whether you're playing season-long, eliminator, or superflex best ball formats, you'll get strategy articles designed specifically for each contest type. The goal is simple. Put all the information you need in one place so you can draft with confidence all season long. The 2026 Fanspeak Best Ball Guide is available exclusively for paid Fanspeak Degen subscribers. Check the links below to join today and unlock everything you need to attack best ball season with an edge over your competition. Fanspeak's Best Ball Guide. Draft smarter, win more, and we'll see you at the top of the leaderboards.